All right, let's do this. Starting the live stream a bit early just to get ducks in a row, hang out with all of you before the Shane Dawson viewing party. And I'm also eating my lunch, so excuse me while I stuff my face as you all join. Oh, look at all the people! Look at everybody! DS Gaming, Tony, Grace D. Domenico. What you nervous? What you nervous about? Did I see his tweet? What does his tweet say? Tristan's up in here, my beautiful girlfriend, helping me moderate. Zach the editor is joining us today too. Sydney, Heather, what's up? Taylor, what's up? Sir Bottoms, welcome. Vixen, I'm doing amazing. How are you? Patrick, oh, I'm gonna get food so we can stuff our faces together. That's what I'm talking about, Patrick. Mary, Mary Joe, what's up? Hero, what up? It's in 24 minutes. Harriet, what up? Adriana, hey. Teresa, hi. Magdalena, yo. RB, what's up? Using my last internet scratch for this. Thank you, Baps. Baps, I remembered your name. What's up? Do I have a P.O. box? No, but I need to get one. Michelle, I'm going to watch it with my son. I want to focus and really watch this one. Cool. So if you guys haven't joined a live stream with me before, and anybody watching the replay, I'll put a timestamp in the description where you can fast forward to when the Shane Dawson thing starts. But yeah, if you guys haven't been in a live stream with me, it takes a little bit longer because I pause and do commentary and stuff like that. Yeah, Tristan. Tristan, go set it up. You're off. You're off today. I'll make content. You go get us a PO box. RB, it starts in about 20 minutes. Kira, Shane Dawson is dope at uh oh Kira, he uploads at he launches at 12 p.m. Shane is very consistent with that. His party is pumping. All right, Michelle. You guys, we've gotten like 300 new subscribers today. I don't know what the hell happened. Oh, Jess! What's up, Jess? Haha, yeah, Babs, come on back. Oh, DS Gaming. Thank you. Hey, everybody. Hey, do not donate to me. DS Gaming, I love you and thank you, but listen up, everybody. Zach the editor. You all know Zach the editor, right? Okay, anybody who donates today, don't send me super chat money. Take your hard-earned cash and donate to Zach. Okay? Look at Zach. That's an old picture of Zach. But anyways, donate to Zach. If you're gonna do any super chats, just donate to this GoFundMe to help Zach's family. Right now, Zach is one of the nicest, coolest guys. But Zach's family's staying with him right now, and they're trying to help him get a new home and stuff like that. So yeah, they're raising some money. Here. So yeah, if you guys were planning on super chat, just do this instead. Uh Here. Let's throw $20 at this thing. GoFundMe has a 0% fat. Like what? What do you? Whatever. Whatever. I donate because Zach is amazing and probably because he has an amazing family. Boom! Um, $20 for Zach. Let's see how much we can get Zach today. Oh, you guys want to see my card number, don't you? Not today. Put the link in the chat. The link's in the description. There. Hold on, let me put my card number in, because I don't trust you guys. I don't want you to steal the little money I have. Hold on, I can't see the chat. I'm just putting in my info. Do. Ta-da! Share it on Facebook? Why not? Awesome people I've met going through a tough time, and any help will be amazing. Thank you. All right, $20 to Zach. So yeah. Oh snap! K's up in here. Hey everybody. Sorry, I was tweeting and stuff. 88 people in here already. What? DS Gaming. I need V-Bucks too. Hey everybody. Kay is in the channel, so listen up. Man, Kay, that was awesome. I was like, I need more moderators in here. Zach's coming in pretty soon. All right, so you guys, Kay is in the channel. If you don't know about Kay, if you haven't heard about my girl Kay, you better ask somebody. Check this out. Kay, you're so close to 1,000. You're so close to 1,000. Listen up, everybody. Listen to me right now. Okay? If you cannot donate to Zach's GoFundMe, you need to go right now and subscribe to Kay. All right? You know what? How much time do we got left? We have, okay, Kay, I have not watched your new video. Everybody want to have a Bipolar Pug viewing party real quick? Yeah, Chris. Yeah, let's watch Bipolar Pug together. She's amazing. Okay, fine. Let's do it. All right. All right, let's do this. Okay, it's like we're collabing, but not collabing. Bipolar Pug. Here, go subscribe to Kay. That's right. Look, sub. Let's get Kay to 1,000. Look, there's 100 people watching this right now. There's 100 people in the chat right now. So if all 100 of you went and subscribed to Kay, she'd be very close to 1,000 subscribers. All right?
Hello and welcome.
Kay, have you ever watched one of your video with 108 people watching with you? Have you ever done this? Everybody go subscribe to Kay. I'm going to eat and I got to make an Instagram post, but I'll be watching.
Welcome. So I wanted to talk briefly today about managing major stress when you have a mental health problem and not relapsing. So basically my dog, Mo, who is my world, he's my best friend. He's everything. He's more than just a dog to me, although I know he's just a dog. I know he's not a human. He knows when I'm down. He knows when I'm anxious, you know. And yeah, when you don't have a lot of people in your life, it's, you know, having an animal that unconditionally loves you is, yeah. But anyway, he got really poorly. Now, I don't really want to get, oh, I'm going to get emotional. Okay. I don't want to get into the details, really, because it's a mental health channel, it's not a veterinary channel. But basically, he's got a condition that is quite complex. I've only seen one case recorded in a dog and about 7.
Okay, here's the thing. This is what I love about you. This is what I love about people putting this mental health stuff out here. Like, yeah, it's sad, but this is some real shit. This is some real shit. And you're sharing your strength and your hope, and you got our love. You got our love. 119 people in here. All of you, go subscribe to Kay right now. Go subscribe to Kay. Right now, let's get her to 1,000 today. Let's get Kay to 1,000 subscribers.
70. Yeah, I know, like 70. Like 70 in humans. However, he went to the vet. He went to Fitzpatrick's Referrals, which is the same place where they do super vet and stuff. So, you know, he was in really good hands in that kind of respect. And he's improved slightly with medication, and he's back home. But he's going to be back in 3 weeks to do another scan to see how things are going. So yeah, it's been very, very stressful. I think out of anything that I could predict that would be so highly stressful, it would be something happening to my immediate family or my dog. Now, when this first came up, my first thought was obviously, oh my God, is he going to be okay? Is he going to have a quality of life? If not, what's going to happen? But then too, on more kind of selfish standpoint, I thought, how am I going to cope with it? I can't live without him at the moment. I think this is something we all know when we get pets, is that they do pass away. But yeah, I think something that I've realised is I've coped with it completely differently compared to what I would have coped with it, I don't know, a year ago even, or, you know, we're talking a few years back, where I would just go into shutdown and I would just self-destruct and I would, you know, drink and relapse and all these kind of things, kind of deal with a difficult situation.
Girl, this is some real shit too. This is some real shit right here. Like, so all of you know, I just left an addiction conference, and and it was like all about like addiction and the stigma and everything like that. And like, I don't know, I know a lot of you in my chat like are not in recovery or addiction, you know, because I do mental health as a whole. So does Kay. Like, she does bipolar, she does addiction. She also talked about BPD recently too. But this is some real shit. Like, we turn to alcohol or drugs for anything, and like especially loss or stress. And Kay, thank you so much for sharing this. Thank you.
Whereas now I've just been taking it day by day. I've known at the moment that working isn't the best thing for me, so I took a week off work. I'm going back tomorrow, because I didn't like the idea of me not being there when he was, you know, staying at the vet's, the animal hospital or whatever. And yeah, I've just tried to take things slow, and over time the anxiety has gone from, you know, ridiculous amounts to, you know, the point that I can't eat, to it kind of getting better. I know a lot of my videos are kind of very, you know, BPD versus bipolar, or what does this medication do, and what's my experiences, and, you know, kind of factual. But I kind of just wanted to be open and honest and kind of show this. Life's going to have its ups and downs, and it's hard enough having a mental health condition, let alone stress on top of it. I'm just like really impressed with how well I've coped with it. But you kind of it kind of becomes this kind of like methodical way of thinking, right, he's got to go to the vets, and what's he got to do there, and how much does this cost, and where are we going now, and then, you know, rather than just attaching emotion to it. And there's a word for it in therapy. I can't remember, but that's how I've coped with it, really. I want to apologise for not uploading a video on Monday. As I say, I was at the vets with my dog. I'm just like, I'm so exhausted. I'm so sorry, budge that. Like, I'm so exhausted. I'm so exhausted. I just want to spend time to be with my dog, and that's all that I really want to do. That's it. I don't have energy to do anything else. I wouldn't say I'm depressed, I'm just stressed. And yeah, I think it's a shame in a way because of like the whole Shane Dawson, Jake Paul thing. I have a lot to say on it, especially the portion with Katie Morton and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, snaps! Does Kay got some tea? Does Kay got some tea? Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody who's just joining. 142 people. Hold on, Kay. I'm going to come back to you in a second. Hold on, Kay. I'm going to pull a Kanye. Hold on, Kay. I'm going to let you finish. But Kay is at 906. You guys need to go over to Kay's channel right now. Let's get her to 1,000. Let's get her to 1,000. Get Kay to 1,000. Click the link I just posted in the chat. Click in there. Subscribe. And the tea is brewing. We're watching Kay, my buddy Kay, who has another mental health channel. Let's get her to 1,000 today. Today, let's get Kay to 1,000.
Not from a like a
1K
standpoint and having
1K
more just kind of just, you know, giving a few thoughts and opinions, but I haven't had time to record those kind of videos. And although I think it's kind of important to hop on trends to get views, people find your channel so they can find stuff that's helpful.
Yep, that's how I roll.
If I don't feel like making a video, I'm not going to make it. It's like when I made the FouseyTube video, I was really interested and I found...
Yeah, Kay, I was just talking to another YouTuber about this yesterday. Like, that's the thing. Like, YouTubers, like, get burnt out and they stress out and they freak out. It's like, if you don't want to make a video, just don't make a video. You know what I mean?
Like holy cow, it was such an obvious thing for me to make a video about. But I just... the whole Shane Dawson thing, I really like Shane Dawson, but I just can't be bothered. I just don't have the emotional energy for anything else right now. But yeah, I just wanted to give a quick update, really. I'm sorry this isn't like a full kind of spectacle of a video. I just wanted to update you why I haven't been on here. And like the thought of not like posting to YouTube for like a couple of weeks is like, no, because then like I won't post for a couple of weeks, then it'll be 3, then it'll be 4, then it'll be months, and then I'll vanish from the planet, and then you'll never see me again. Which I know is very kind of like catastrophizing, but you know.
Wow, 170 people! 170 people! Go subscribe to Kay. Let's get her to 1,000. Oh, if we could get Kay to 1,000, I'll be so happy. So happy.
At the moment, I'm just kind of learning how to do a bit. But yeah, at the moment, Mo is at home and he's resting. And yeah, I feel like if I say something really positive, then it's jinxing it. And in the same way, if I say something really negative, that's going to happen. I feel very superstitious at the moment, weirdly. Like, I'm very kind of, tiptoeing around it. But yeah, I hope you are well. Let me know how you're doing in the comments below. Let me know if anything you'd like me to talk about, any questions that you have. I will get to it.
You hear that? You hear that? All of you people who are going to subscribe to Kay right now, she is taking suggestions for videos. And you guys, okay, I was telling Kay this the other day. The other day I was telling Kay, like, Kay, don't tell my other mental health YouTuber friends this, but Kay is literally one of my favorite mental health YouTubers. Like, Kay explains things, like, I get self-conscious of the way I explain things, but whenever Kay talks about a mental health subject, I feel like she's just, like, nailing it. I feel like she's just nailing it. And I'm just like, how can I word things like Kay? And then Kay was like, us British people just sound smart. And I'm like, you are smart. But maybe I should talk with a British accent. What do you think, Kay?
It'd be far easier for me in this time of uncertainty to kind of get a little help from you guys of what you would like me to make rather than me kind of doing it off my own back. That's just I'm just being honest here.
Subscribe to
So
Kay.
yeah, as I say, I hope you're well. So yeah, like this video if you want, because
Heck yeah.
it's helpful for the channel.
Heck yeah.
Subscribe if you're new, that would be
Hashtag
absolutely lovely. And if
1K
you're already
4K.
subscribed, hit that notification button so you can see my videos when they come out. And
Yes.
take care. Bye.
Yes. Yes, Kay. You were at 877 when I started this video. What are you at now? 925. Yes. We're getting there. We're getting there. I know some of you in my live stream right now haven't subscribed to Kay yet. You need to go do it. I don't know what you're waiting for. You need to do it. Kay just said she's taking suggestions for videos, right? So like I can't make all the videos. Kay's got to make some videos too. Kay is doing me a favor by taking over and doing some videos too. So let's all go over to Kay's channel, Bipolar Pug. All right. Here, I'll help you guys out again. I have linked it in the chat. Once again, let's all go subscribe to Kay. All right? You heard it. You heard it here, folks. If Kay reaches 1,000 subscribers, she is going to bake a cake. Kay is going. Don't deprive Kay of the experience of breaking a cake. Oh my, I'm a mess. Of baking a cake. Cake. 1K for Kay cake. Cake for Kay. Kiddle in. Hey everybody. 201 viewers. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Also, I was gonna watch this video.
Know what I mean?
She's cool. So this is somebody who messaged me today, and she made a video. She's from Saudi Arabia, I think she said. And this video made my day. Like she's thank you so much. This made my day. But this video makes my day because like I get comments where people are like, like, oh, quit making videos about YouTubers and stuff like that. And like, I just keep trying to beat into everybody's head, like, it's not about the YouTubers, it's about you, right? And like, she did such an amazing job, like, not an amazing job, but just being able to hear one of my subscribers, like, explain, like, how they were able to, how they're able to take these lessons that I'm trying to put in there. But yeah, I'm so shocked that you smoke. Yeah, I'm shocked too. Got plenty of time. Don't worry. All right, where we at, Kay? 1:30, 9:39. God, I love you. This is why you all are the best community ever. This is why. This is why you are all the best community. I have the best community. Me and Tristan talk about this all the time. Zach even said it. Zach even said that we have the best community here. So, refresher page. We got 2 minutes. Can we get Kay to 1,000 subscribers? Oh, wait, we got 1 minute. Kay is at 143. Bake that cake. And 207 people in the live stream. Oh, yeah, I know, right, Zach? Right? Hello, Nadezda. I don't know if I said your name correctly. If you're just now joining the live stream, click on this link in my chat and go subscribe to Kay. We're trying to get her to 1,000. We're trying to get her to 1,000. She's going to bake a cake. She's going to bake a cake. Oh, snap, Kay, if you get to 1,000, you can become a YouTube partner. What? What? All right. Kay, I love you, but Shane's coming on. All right, you guys, we're going to start this like 2 seconds later. So, like, bear with me because I got to make a new thumbnail. Okay? So, hold on, everybody. Good day, fairy bread. Come on, Shane. K's gonna hit 1,000. K's gonna hit 1,000. Look at Shane though. He's about to get 19 million. Damn. Get it, Shane. Okay, you guys. Oh, it's an hour and 45 minutes. I hope you guys are ready. Okay, hold on, everybody. I just gotta do something real quick. Don't leave. We're gonna watch this together. This is gonna be like a 2-hour live stream. So, okay, hold on. I needed to wait for his thumbnail. Here, let's make my big dumb head smaller. Zach, this is what I do when you're not around. Live stream, viewing, party. Take this. Oh, whoops. What's that? Hit that. Hit that. Put this here. Look at that. Hold on. Let me just change my thumbnail real quick. You guys see, I do this with the quickness. Finale. All right, let me just change this real quick. Oh, shit. I don't have my notebook. Oh, I have plenty of paper around, though. Plenty of paper. You guys ready to get this started? All right, it's been uploaded. One last time. Go subscribe to K. If you haven't yet, K is at, right before we start, one last plug for K. K is at 958. Let's get it to 1,000. All right, everybody. Let's get this party started. Again, if you are new to my live streams, I pause a lot. I talk a lot. If you guys have suggestions, yeah. And hey, everybody in here, if you are planning on doing a super chat donation, do not donate to Zach the Editor's GoFundMe, because you guys are the best. Donate to Zach the Editor's GoFundMe. His family needs some help. His family raised an amazing boy. So let's give back to Zach. Do not give me your super chat money. Give it to Zach. I have it in the description, and I am also having it here. All right. There's my plugs. Let's get started, and let's have a conversation too.
Alright, where do I start? So, I was in 4th grade, and my dad gave Logan and I a camera. Start making videos on it, thinking nothing of it, just having fun. Doing it because that's what I love to do, and just be silly and make people laugh. High school came around, started wrestling. It was pretty much all I did. It was wrestle, train, wrestle, blah, blah, blah. And, I don't really like school that much. So we started making videos for YouTube. Basically, I realized that, this is what I truly loved, Wrestling was great, but I didn't actually love it, but this is what I really, really love. So that's why I moved to Los Angeles, and that's where I'm here now. And I dropped out of high school, finished my high school online. I have my diploma. Moved to Los Angeles with my brother, who's in that room right there. I left all my friends in Ohio. I left everything. Brought my clothes in a suitcase. Said goodbye to my mom. She was crying as I left for the airport. Flew to Los Angeles. Started pursuing the dream of being on television, being on movies. Can't thank you guys enough, because honestly, I'm living a dream. Honestly, I hate.
See, the thing is, I think there's this disconnect, right? I made a video a while back, never forget where you came from. And I think that's what happens as the fame comes and stuff, and that's why I have my beautiful girlfriend Tristan to keep my ass in check. When I pass Jake Paul in numbers, Tristan's gonna be there to make sure that I don't lose myself.
I hate to be so emotional, because I'm not normally like this, but I'm living a dream thanks to you guys, and I'm lucky enough. I got so lucky. Whoever the first one to revine it was, whoever the first one to like it, I want to thank you. And hopefully
Shane, quit making us feel bad for Jake.
But yeah.
Oh God, Eugenia Cooney. Oh yeah, Danielle's here. Hey Danielle.
I don't know what's about to happen, baby. Kingston, Los Angeles, Cali boy. But I'm from Ohio, though, white boy. It's every day, bro, with the Disney Channel flow.
What's going on?
Yeah, I hope you guys are ready to hang out with me for a while.
Costello here.
What?
I see their car. What
Here,
car was
Rylan.
that?
I see someone. Oh my god, it's Erica Costello.
Erica Costello. I'm Erica Costello. I love it myself. Never concerned with the gossip.
Can I tell you guys this something? And this is just no offense. Hey, Dark and Mar. Hey, Dia. This is just my personal thing, so nobody take offense to this, but I hate YouTuber music. Not all of it. Not all of it. I actually started watching YouTube, just only listening to like music covers, but like, God. Like, I just don't like that idea that like, oh, hey, I'm a big YouTuber, so I must be able to sing and rap. Like, that's not how it works. Sorry. Oh yeah, by the way, I clap.
A list of everything I need to talk to him about.
No, Patrick. No, Patrick. Weird Al Yankovic is jokes with music. This is just no good. Mic drop.
Which is long.
Oh, Danny's music is amazing.
Oh my god. I can't believe it's over. This is it. This is... I need... Huh. Welcome to the Team 30 house.
Hey, if you guys are on Twitter, everybody tweet this out. Everybody tweet this out. Logan sees body hanging. Me, that should be... Oh, damn, Zia. Hey, everybody tweet out the live stream on Twitter. Let's get this live stream popping.
Nice to meet you.
We got Starbucks, yeah. I want a whole cake after this is over.
Oh, look. Well, if we get K to 1,000, you can have a cake.
I don't know about the food.
This is the real Jake Paul right here.
The comfort food.
Yeah, but I feel, honestly, this morning, and I'll talk more about it, but like, I had a full mental breakdown. Jake Paul and his family and his friends and everybody around him
Yes.
and everything, I can't do this anymore.
Yes.
What is this? What the fuck? But
I was actually telling somebody this morning that I'm planning on making a video about Shane's mental health throughout this whole thing. So make sure you subscribe and ring that notification bell because that'll be coming.
I have a bone time.
why are three of them? They're all lying to each other and lying to themselves. Wait, fucking Jake is bad, he did this. Oh, Erica's like, oh wait, shit, fucking, she's bad, she did this. FaZe is like, oh, you did that. It's just all blah, 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 blah.
3. You got...
You guys! Tristan, you know what I'm talking about. This is Tristan, we were talking about this earlier, right? So Shane actually commented on one of my videos that he's not getting manipulated, and like that right there, like Shane sees it. Shane sees what the fuck is happening. It's almost like when I go to my family's house and I'm just like, what the fuck is happening, right? By the way, sorry for the cussing live stream.
I had 3
Mental breakdowns.
this morning.
Yes. Sorry. Oh my god.
Because of him?
Zach, you better be getting clips.
Real.
This is going in a clip.
Okay.
Maybe Zia, we'll see.
And now, I'm
Thank you for the super chat.
Because I think I realized what all of this is about and like what we actually should talk about. We're gonna talk about everything, but I just had a moment.
This is gonna be good.
They all love controversy.
This is gonna be
They
good.
love it.
This is gonna be
not
good.
For me. I don't watch videos like that.
I'm so
I
excited
watch
right now.
mukbangs. And like for me, a mukbang is like so much more drama free.
You look crazy.
I feel.
We need to meme that. Mukbangs, drama free. Unless you're watching like Trisha Paytas mukbangs, right?
I'll explain later, but I'm excited. I'm fucking ready. I'm fucking Starbucks
like
up.
this.
I'm fucking ready.
I'm
to go.
Starbucks up.
Same.
Look at
And like, we're gonna
Look at
kill
Let's
it.
fucking do this.
Let's
Shane.
fucking do this! Let's go. I'm still terrified.
Let's flip and do
Sid's becoming a bro.
Is this good where we're sitting?
So I think
Oh, yeah,
we're
Zach,
gonna
I got content
it'll
for
just be
days.
me and you for like the majority, like the big moment of like going through everything.
Yeah.
So I guess what we
I got my
could do
notes ready.
is-
Why are we here?
I'm taking notes on my smog check that I got yesterday.
I'm Erica Costello.
Hey guys.
You guys are Costellers?
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Well, I'm gonna hang out with them. I'm good.
Okay, so
Chilling.
you guys can go get froyo or like do something fun.
I've had ice cream twice today.
Perfect.
I'm a savage, you can't catch me, no.
But
Yeah, we're kind of just splurging, you know?
kind of just living. Yeah.
How long have you guys been together?
Well,
Officially.
officially like 4 months. Like
Yeah, you know, like right after I kicked Alyssa out of the house, we became official.
super official, but before that it was like
It was a while. We've been together a while. Like a year. Like
That's
close
what
to
I'd
a
say.
year.
I feel like you guys have been together for a long time. Just like
We just never like wanted to.
make it like Facebook official.
Yeah.
And like this was like during the time that like
Why is the live stream
all
delayed?
like the shit like drama was going on. So like, I just didn't know who to trust ever.
Yeah.
And so like
Insane.
which was just sad, but yeah.
you said to me, I don't think we filmed this part, but you said for like the first year, I think, that you were like the idea of dating was not in your head.
No, like I the first like 2 years that we were working and living together, I had like a serious boyfriend. Hey.
Did you miss me?
Yeah.
I missed you too.
And I like couldn't. I love you now, but like I couldn't like stand him because I was working for him. You know what I mean? Like it was like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
great.
When, no, like
Yeah, I didn't like you either.
no, you know what I mean?
That
Like
actually built a strong foundation, though.
it did.
Well, it's weird because like I never like thought of her in that way.
Never.
And then like one day like
We spent so much time together too, like for like 2 years, like every single day for like.
but
12
one day like
days.
we woke up and like I was like, damn.
Like, is he gonna talk? Like, are they gonna talk about how they were kind of like messing around, like when Alyssa was still in the picture?
She's hot.
And then we
That-
were.
yeah, that was
I love the question.
What, do you think your butt lifts work that you get all the time?
My what? Oh, the butt stuff. Yeah.
I got my butt lifted. You have like one of the cutest butts I have ever worked on.
Thank you. From Beauty Lounge? It actually does.
What? Okay. I'm gonna go diarrhea. I'll be back. Jake, you chill. Do you need water? More coffee.
maybe water, yeah.
I'm gonna take a shot. Do you want one?
Double it.
Wait, really?
I'm down.
Should everyone take a
all
shot?
get fucked
We should all
up?
take a shot.
This is very different from Good Morning America. I'm down. Wait, what should we have? No, wait, what do you drink? What did we
A video on butt lift.
Damn. Oh, right. See, Team 10 has nothing on me.
Patron.
Fireball.
Jesus Christ.
Grey Goose.
Wait, are we actually doing this? Am I gonna cut this out? I don't know.
Probably. Yeah, I've never drank on camera. I mean, I've never drank before.
Ever.
Because my audience would be like, I don't know actually. I just want to put it on my channel. I don't really care.
Yeah.
Oh, now he cares about his young audience. Now he cares about his underage audience. Hold on. Why is my pin dead? Hold on. Doesn't. Hold on. Drink. I'm writing down notes. Cam. What? Like, now he's worried. Now he's worried about being a bad influence to his young audience. Oh, Jake, like the lack of self-awareness.
I think people like,
People don't.
but I don't think they do.
I think they do.
Look at Shane.
They do. It's something that's not coming. I don't want to be like.
He just takes shots like straight out.
Yeah, I'm just vodka. Yeah.
Wait, who else is doing this?
Everyone.
Me.
This is like a solitary.
If I was still drinking, I would drink Jake Paul under the table. That was an alcoholic joke, by the way.
Yeah, no, we have to. We have to.
Everyone's gotta do it.
Yeah.
I'm literally shaking from that coffee, so this will be good.
Okay. 2.
What's up with this like porn music in the background? Do you guys hear that? It's like, boom, boom, boom. Like what? Where is this video going? Where is this video going?
Honesty, not holding anything back, putting everything out there.
You guys hear that?
And just saying, fuck it, let's do this.
Cheers. Yeah, that never gets easier.
Let's talk scandals.
Here we go.
Okay.
That was an interesting song choice, Andrew and Shane.
So, Erica, do you want to come sit?
Yeah. Here?
Dun dun.
So, here's kind of what I've
Anna, this porn is weird.
Yesterday showed me a lot. It showed me you as a real person. It showed me your guys' relationship. But after doing all the research and hearing all the different sides of the story, hearing your guys' sides and everybody's sides, what I realized
Oh, plastic surgery?
was,
Okay,
I think
maybe.
the idea of choosing sides and being like, oh, you're the bad guy. Oh, she's the bad guy. She's the bad guy. Oh, Alyssa's the bad one. Oh, FaZe is the bad one. Or, oh, Jake's the bad one. I think it all, at the end of the day,
I think you're all bad. That's what I wish Shane would say. I wish Shane's next sentence would be, I think you're all bad and you're all crazy and get the fuck out of my house. Oh, I'm kidding.
like, doesn't even matter, because when you look at it, everybody is kind of on the same level on all sides. It's like, yes, you know, Alyssa cheated on you and all of that stuff that we'll talk about. What brother would fuck their brother's ex? That doesn't even make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
Is that something I shouldn't bring up? Like, what was his reaction to that?
Bo.
Not good.
No.
I like that.
No.
They play a flashback of Shane saying, like, should I not bring this up? And now he's, like, bringing it up.
I don't know if that is something you should bring up.
But then you could also say, well, but...
Look at his face. Look at Shane's face.
Look
Oh.
at that. So it's like balances.
Oh, the spit. Oh, the spit.
So annoying. Want to take 2.
Oh yeah!
It's like, yes, this person might have lied about this situation, whatever.
Because Jake, you're abusive, and you physically abused Alyssa.
But then on the other side of it, it's like,
He's not like a physical abuser. Like he's not an abuser.
Erica has.
They did a good job editing
She
this.
knows everything. That
Okay. They did a great job editing this. Great job. Hold on. 11 minutes. Great job editing. Shane's a smart dude. Shane's a smart dude. Shane is not being manipulated. Maybe Shane is not being manipulated. Like, Shane sees it. He's just sitting back. Letting everybody. And I can relate to this because this is what I do in the treatment center. When people are just, like, giving me bullshit sometimes, I just sit there and I nod and smile. Kay, do you ever do that? Kay works in mental health, too. Kay, do you ever, like, sit there and just, like, nod and say, okay, even though you know they're full of shit?
I went through, and like she's just super hypocritical.
Everybody says that this happened.
Like 100% proven that FaZe Banks was innocent, and he never removed the video.
I feel like it's just everybody has
Yeah,
made
Tristan,
their
yeah.
career based on drama, controversy, beef, views.
Look, I'm excited for the rest of this series. I literally have no idea what it's about or where it's going.
And you've been very honest about that. Like, yeah, I wanted to be famous. I wanted to be on Twitter news. I wanted to do all these things, and it worked.
Basically, anything I do now gets picked up in the press. All press is good press.
Right. But the side effect of that is it kind of puts everybody in the same place of, like, a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You know what I mean?
No, it is, yeah.
And I had this weird feeling of like, wait, but I like him, and wait, I really like Erica, and like, I feel like I could be friends with her, but what does that mean? Am I dumb? Are people gonna be mad at me for that? But it's like,
Look at that.
because I liked FaZe too when I met him. I thought he was cool.
Look at Shane. Holy crap. Shane and self-realization. Zach, I hope your editing skills are ready, because Zach, we're 12 minutes in, I have like 5 ideas. For Shane. Like, Shane realizes this stuff. Shane realizes this. Thank you, okay, cutie. By the way, if anybody is planning on donating, like, go, I appreciate the super chats, but here, donate to Zach's, Zach, the editor's live, GoFundMe. Zaya, I love you so much. Zaya, thank you for your 3 super chats, but Zaya, go to that link right there and donate to Zach's GoFundMe, okay? Do that. But anyways, I'm getting so many ideas, but it's great. Like, we've all been wrong with Shane Dawson. Maybe that's like, I was wrong about Shane Dawson. I was wrong about Shane Dawson. Or I had another idea. I'm sorry, Shane.
Their shit that they've done. It's not about making this person look bad or this person look good. It's like, this is your chance to just be like, all right, here's my side of it. Here's my opinion. Here's my story, what I think happened, what I think about these things. Nobody can hate on you for just being honest.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, nobody can hate on that.
As much as I love Jake, we don't talk like normal brothers do, I think, as much as we should. Our family's a bit cuckoo, if you couldn't tell.
This is what it is from my perspective.
For me, like, that, I feel like that's why I kind of like never talked about a lot of the controversies, was because I told you yesterday, I was like, I just feel like it would just be like me ranting and like trying to defend myself, and it wouldn't seem like real or authentic, you know what I mean? And like, people, even if I was telling the truth, like, I don't know, I just didn't feel right about like trying to like respond or like have my side of the story out there.
Off camera, we were talking about some things, and you were like, well, if I talk about this thing, then people are going to say I'm lying, or they're going to bring up other things I've done.
Exactly.
Or they're gonna add on to it. So it's like, why even talk about it? What I want to do with this is be like, all right, fuck all that. I want to go through everything. But that's kind of the tone I want to set. And also, can I be super honest?
Yeah.
Okay, I woke up with a text from Erica, which was like, Erica, hi! So I've been thinking about the part where we talked about blank. And even though it's all very true and honest, I don't think it's my place to tell the whole world about it. If Jake wants to talk about it tonight, then you can use that footage. I totally get where she's coming from, and I'm like, yeah, no, we'll figure it out.
Because I want it to come from him.
So, I think there's a lot of fear from a lot of people, right? Like, oh, I don't know if we should talk about certain things, or I don't know, and I'm afraid of blackmail and this and that, and she recorded this.
I think that dead-eye look from Jake is like, this is probably one of the first like serious conversations he's had in a long time.
And I still have these voice memos like to this day.
Okay, cutie, I was thinking about that. I was like, I should do a documentary about inside the mind of Shane Dawson. That'd be great if I could do that.
He has this.
I had to watch the security footage through FaceTime.
And there's like so much of that.
Like, that's the worst thing you could ever do.
Literally. To where I realized, like, oh, everything has kind of been done for views and for fame and for crazy motives and beef and drama. It's like everybody's kind of on the same page. To where it's like everybody looks bad, which in turn makes it really good. Because everybody's on the same page.
And it's like, so if someone wants to come out later and be like, oh, she lied about this, it's like, dude, I have proof.
When I got that text of proof,
Screenshots for days.
all the recordings too.
I'm good.
Don't make me tell them the truth.
It sounded really evil, and I didn't want to.
It's something that everybody in Toon Town says.
No, like, it's just. Oh my god.
Well, you're gonna be fine. I was even looking at the assault thing, and we'll talk about that later, but I was looking at that and I was like, you know what, even that, it's like the fact that that was a video that was titled, that the video's still up right now, the fact that Erica, you were on
Shane's calling him out on all this shit.
I'm sure there's reason for it, but it was very much capitalizing on something that isn't good, assault.
Right.
It was very much like, oh, we're Twitter moments, people are talking about it, it's a thing, it's a thing, it's a thing.
Thank you for putting yourself out there for my vlog, and so I can get the views and subscribers.
Yeah, I need subscribers too.
Right, and the video's never been taken down. I mean, I didn't really lose much from it. I blew the fuck up from it, to be honest.
So I think going into this with that mindset of like,
yeah, they weren't ready, Tristan. They weren't ready, baby girl.
Sorry, you had to get dragged into this kid's life and all this YouTube drama and craziness that goes down. Welcome to the vlog life.
There is a lot, and there's a lot of controversies and a lot of drama. But I think the main thing people want is for Jake to actually talk about shit as a person. Not.
People didn't think Shane was gonna call Jake out on this stuff. People didn't think Shane was gonna do it. And look at Jake right now. He's like, oh, fuck. Like, Jake's like, why did I sign up for this? Why did I sign up for this?
Not as a video.
We love you too. Ned Dead's
This is a fucking person, and just be like, this is what happened. It is what it is. This is how I feel about it. And I think you have somebody right now that has your back, and who also calls you out on your shit, and who also actually cares about you as a person, not as Jake Paul. So, that's also why I wanted you here. Having somebody you can trust, me, and somebody you really, really can trust.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will, Zach.
Yeah, no, I mean, I agree. I just want my truth to be out there. And yeah, you're right. It's like what Nick said. It is super complicated, and there's.
It's not that complicated. It's not that complicated. Here, let me simplify this for everybody who's in the stream right now and explain why it's not complicated. Jake Paul's a douche. He hangs out with a lot of douches. And when you're a douche hanging out with a lot of douches, a lot of dumb, douchey things happen. It's not complicated at all. It's just not.
There's like so much, so much, you know, like it is. A lot of the situations like are super complicated.
Yeah, Zaya, bring it down.
The answers to these
I love you, but bring it down.
Be like, I just wanted a Twitter moment. I wasn't thinking about it. I just wanted a little moment. You know, like if that's one of your answers, fucking own it, because that's real and honest. And if
hold on, what did you tell him? I'm sorry, I was reading the chat.
Twitter moment. Literally, some of the answers to these questions can literally be like, I just wanted a Twitter moment. I wasn't thinking about it. I just wanted a little moment. You know, like if that's one of your answers, fucking own it, because that's real and honest.
Yeah.
And if
what?
one of them is, like,
you
super
guys?
complicated,
Holy
but it all
shit!
boils down to
Shane
the
is
fact that,
preaching.
like, you wanted money or power, or you wanted to fuck somebody over, just fucking own it, because those people on the other side would do the same shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody's at that point. I think you've changed.
Zach, I hope you're jotting down the timestamps. Hope you're jotting down the timestamps.
That's who we're talking about.
Yeah, it's a lot different.
Yeah.
Way
person.
Much different.
Yeah. Okay. So let's do it. Or get your back up.
I'm leaving you.
Bye.
Good luck. Uh-oh.
Alright, so it's just me and you. I have a list. I made a long list of everything. Right?
Hey everybody, hold on. I gotta have a one-on-one with my editor / moderator Zach. Zach, if you see me freak out, like just write down clips. Like Zach. Here's the thing about Zach. Me and Zach are like connected. He knows, like he's inside the mind of Chris Boutte. All right. So Zach, like, just watch my reactions to stuff and write it down, and maybe me and you could talk later, and you can give me ideas. Like, I'll send you a list of ideas of videos I have, and then maybe you can let me know if I missed anything or anything like that from the clips that you're writing down too. All right, Zach? This is teamwork. Everybody in the live stream, you just got a lesson in communication between myself and my boy Zach. All right?
So we're just gonna go through it. Cool.
It's in the description, Gabe, for Patrick, but here you go.
The first thing that's very much a thing is the Martinez twins. They came out, they made a video saying you bullied them, you used clips of the videos, you were destroying their room.
Where's my notepad?
You were, chaining them to things.
It's crazy because like the Martinez twins and all of us were like best friends. I don't know, like I think their new
Zach is
manager
my
flipped
Venom.
the switch inside their head to like turn them against us. But like for them to say that I bullied them, like first of all, those pranks on them are like fake.
Yeah.
Like my vlogs are like it's like lightly scripted, and so when all those pranks, I like tell them I'm gonna do it, and then like they're like okay, and then I do it.
Good morning, Martinez. Oh, he's so.
So for people to say like I was bullying them, or for them to say that, it's like we both would film videos all the time, like tell each other that we were gonna like prank each other before we even did it.
You would let us know like the night before, like, hey, by the way, I'm gonna like pretend to wake you up tomorrow with like the leaf blower.
Wake up! What? This is Spain. Spain, man.
What are you doing?
No, this is Spain.
Bro!
I think they just wanted to like capitalize on leaving Team 10 as much as possible to gain like momentum that way.
Oh, sorry. No, it's okay.
Okay, here's my question though. Are they gonna talk about like the racial slurs he used towards them? Like, is that gonna come up?
Yeah, I was excited, right?
It's everything okay?
Okay, right?
Do you think anything happened with you guys where you went too far with either saying something to them or doing something to them or something where it was like they felt okay about kind of leaving and fucking you over?
I wish the Martinez twins are here to do
Oh
this.
my god, bro.
They'd be like, what the heck is this Americans doing? They were like, I want to play soccer.
Yeah. I think sometimes there was a language barrier.
Oh, Jake, that was such a bad answer. That was such a bad answer, Jake. Oh, I'm cringing. This is a live cringe, everybody. That was the wrong thing to say. Oh, jeez.
When we would like be joking around, like off camera, a lot, like sometimes I would see them like get mad at me, but I would.
Like, here's the thing. Like, okay, you guys, like, when you're in a position of power and you have minority employees, of course they're gonna, like, let you get away with that stuff. Like, think about, like, rich-ass people, like, mistreating, like, their maids and stuff like that. You know? They're like, oh, they like it when I do this. Like, that is some ignorant shit, Jake. That's some ignorant shit. Fuck. Come on, man. Come on, Jake.
I would always try to fix it and like.
You know what it is?
No.
It's a post it. Yeah, post it now. I'm actually proud of you. That's good. I like to make fun of you, but you guys are actually good.
Again, I don't know why everything got so malicious with that. Like, I don't know. I feel like we could still be friends till this day.
That's for you, man.
Oh, no! Oh! Wait, are you gay?
The link is in the description too for Zach's GoFundMe.
He was saying to us all the time because it was funny for them.
But even if you were, I think it's one of those things where it's like that, and it sounds fucked up, but that's not surprising to me, because you get.
Do you want to take there's like a thing flashing in the back, so do you want to take a second? I just gotta move that.
Yeah. So we just took a little break, changed lighting and stuff, but also we were talking off camera. This is another one of those instances where it's like nervous to talk about this stuff on camera because it looks like we're putting blame on things. So I'm just gonna say my thought and you can respond. For me, when I was a kid and I grew up in a household where there was no line. I mean, it was aggressive. The jokes were crazy. It was offensive. And I'm not saying it's good. I wouldn't raise my kids that way, especially now. But that's where I came from, right? So when I started YouTube and I started saying jokes and I started saying things with my friends and stuff, I didn't know it was too far. I didn't know where the line was. And I quickly realized, and it kind of fucked my life up, basically. I'm assuming...
Yeah, like our friend group is very much like kind of that same way, like the way we were raised, like it was.
Hello, who want chicken fried rice? We got chicken fried rice.
Crazy, like there was like no line, like very like high school locker room type like vibes. Like,
oh, he's gonna use the locker room talk. He's gonna use the locker room talk.
Like you can say anything. People are saying the most messed up things, and that's like how I was raised. And like, I think the Martinez twins, like I said, came into that environment where it was like me, my best friend Anthony, my best friend Chance. Anything was a joke to us. We talk about each other's moms. We talk about sisters. Like we diss each other. Like,
no, boys, and girls. Oh yeah. Guess what? Hey.
And anything that people said about me or like my family, like it was all just jokes, and like that was best friends, like that was like our comedy. And so I think like when we would say jokes to like the Martinez twins,
say Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Yeah, we got it. You got it.
I think at the time they thought it was funny, but then maybe looking back on it, they were like, oh, they were like being racist or.
But I will say this is just, I don't know, it's just interesting. It's like is what Jake did worse than what Shane did? You know what I mean? Like back in the day when people accuse Shane of it, you know what I like? I don't know. That's just like that's some like question I just have to ask myself.
Like, can you give me a specific example of what went down with that?
Literally, we would greet each other, like the Martinez twins would walk into the house, like, and if we were all sitting there, they'd be like, "What's up, crackers?"
That's a good
And,
topic,
like,
Vixen.
they'd like call us like stupid, like white people, and like they call us like stupid Americans. We'd be like, "But what up, beaners?" Like we would just like give it back, like bros being bros. And when they left, I think they like used that against us.
Beaner. Like, how he's joking about that. Like, he cannot joke about that.
To be like, "Oh yeah, they called us like this and that." When like, that was the culture in that house.
America, you know what? America.
And they did it to us too. Like everyone would just like joke around.
I don't want to touch that. I don't want to touch that on my channel.
That experience.
I don't even want to touch that conversation on my channel.
Because I didn't notice any of that. Granted, I was there was a camera, whatever. But did that experience be like, oh, there is this line?
100%. Like how like those words wouldn't even like come out of my mouth because till this day, like I'd be scared like someone just even saying that I said something bad. You have to find out where that line is, and like I said, like growing up, my parents, or mainly my dad, like there was no line with jokes or anything, and I definitely learned from that situation like not everyone's gonna joke around the same way, and even if they are joking around, they might not actually be okay with like that environment.
Yeah, I know it's hard because you don't want to blame family. You don't want to.
I don't know, like for me, getting offended is definitely a mental health topic, but like, God, like it just seems like that video would go over really poorly. Like I just imagine the comments blowing up, people arguing with each other. I'd probably just start seeing racist stuff in my comments. Like even bringing that to my channel, like that worries me. That worries me. But I'm letting you all know in the live stream right now, I love the dirtiest, sickest humor. Like any raunchy comics that you can think of, like I enjoy them. So like just to let you all know about me. But yeah, so I don't know. But yeah, it's a hard one. It's a hard one to talk. It's a hard thing to talk about on a mental health channel. I'll write a note down. Zach, write a note. 24 minutes and 55 seconds. Do we talk about offensive jokes? Yeah, CK, I don't think so either. I don't think so.
Blame whatever, but also the truth of it is like everything you are, all of it, is really rooted in how you were raised and your childhood. Like it's so obvious to me some of these things. Like you had no control when you were a kid. It's like you're going house to house to house to house, back to mom, back to dad, back to mom, back to dad. Your dad doesn't really have a line. He's like offensive and whatever. It's like,
am I sexy? So sexy.
I am tired.
Is that sexy?
That's so sexy.
Is that sexy?
So sexy.
So sexy.
It does all.
God, are we gonna talk about? Is anybody ever gonna address like? Is Shane gonna be like, hey Jake, you know your dad is like really fucking creepy, right? Like, are they gonna talk about that?
Kind of makes sense when you look at it that way.
Hey, will you take a picture with me?
Sure. I'm not kissing you.
So yeah, I'm happy you're like talking about that because I didn't want to cross the line and bring your family into it, but kind of have to.
No, yeah, like
sense.
Oh look,
Yeah.
Depression 2 Expressions up in here. What? I didn't even know you watched my channel, Scott. What happened to this being a mental health channel? Scott, you're reacting to music videos. Scott, you're reacting to music videos on your channel. What are you talking about?
With a lot of things, you know, like, is there anything else you want to say about them before we move on?
I mean,
And by the way, it's okay to be mad at them, right? I'm not telling you to sit here and be like.
That's what I mean. Like
"I'm
I
so
am,
sorry, whatever."
I am mad at them.
Honest.
Like
yeah.
I literally took them from, like I went and visited them in their hometown in Spain, and I got there and like got to their house. They couldn't even speak English at the time.
No se tiene que enterar de nada.
And I was staying at their apartment just so I could meet them and potentially sign them to Team 10. Their mom barely had any money. Like, it was like a bad area.
Do it, Zach.
And like I took them out of there. Like, I saw potential in them, brought them to the United States, literally taught them like how to speak English.
There is a station, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See how like normally you'd say there is castle? There is a castle.
Well,
Bro, it's
which one,
I'm
dude?
actually like
Thanks, man. I'm the best.
Gave them a place to stay, and then like they go and say that I
Tristan, I'm texting you.
bullied them, like, and was racist, like.
Oh, thank you, Zaya, for the apology.
I was like the first person that they would ever even like feel comfortable to speak English with. Like, I don't know.
I wouldn't do that. Nah, man. We love you. You're my big brother, man.
These are the fake ones.
That's why I'm mad about it, because
Unreal. Was that a tear? Ooh, baby.
So, I've been really thinking about making more videos on perspective. Like, just reading your guys' comments on my videos, perspective is always just really fascinating to me. It's just fascinating to me that two people in the same situation can have two completely different realities about the situation, right? Zach, write down perspective when we're talking about the Martinez twins, right? Like, so there's the Martinez's perspective about what happened, and we don't know if it was like blown up, but that can also happen with getting like negative people in your mind and like trying to build you up and saying, yeah, they were screwing you over. They were like just building you up and gassing you up. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know, like perception. Yeah, perception is reality, and that's where a lot of people like butt heads. You know what I mean? So just real quick, for example, I was looking at one of my newest video. I had a comment that says that I talk about addiction too much on my channel, and there's a disconnect. Then I had a comment right after that that says I don't talk about addiction enough on my channel in the exact same video. Like, isn't that interesting? You have two people watch on the same video. One says I talk about it too much. One says I don't talk about it enough. Like, it's really fascinating. And like, by the way, you guys, this is why I tell everybody to meditate. Your perception, your reality, the noise that you have in your head that you don't know is even there, it's happening constantly. We have this screwed up mental filter where some of us get defensive. You know, we get defensive when we hear certain things, and we process things different. And based on, you know, how we were raised, based on how our day's going, based on all these different factors, at any given moment, our perception is going to be different. Like, for example, we were just talking about humor and jokes. Are there, for all of you in the chat, are there certain days where you take a joke a lot better than on other days when you don't? Like, maybe some days you're offended by a joke, but other days you aren't. Like, you know what I mean? Our mind and our reality is constantly changing. That is a huge problem with our mental health. So when I get people coming up in here saying I don't tie this into mental health, there's a little mic drop, faux that ass. Can I get an amen in the chat? Can I get an amen in the chat?
Bro, it looks good in my hand.
To me, on my end, it's like I loved them as like little brothers, and like it was more than just like me helping them get followers. Yeah, I think that's why it pisses me off, because like one day then all of a sudden they're like forget all of that and try to bash my name. It will successfully bash my name.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm sorry, Jake. I'm so sorry because of this.
Okay. So another reason that everybody, actually, you know what? Something I haven't actually asked you. Why do you think people hate you or instantly don't like you?
I think there's a lot of reasons.
So look, here's another perception thing, right? Why? That's a good question about perception. Why do you think the public sees you in this way, right? Because I mentioned this in one of my videos about Alyssa. We're all the hero in our own story, right? None of us are the villain. We're always the hero. So I'm really interested to see this. Zach, I might do another video that says Jake Paul is the hero of his own story.
A lot of my fans like skew younger, so I think like the older generation watches my videos. They don't like my videos. They think like they're just like garbage and like cringy and all that stuff.
She's gonna break the world record for most dabs in a minute.
Let's go.
Two, like I have gotten into a lot of shit that would make people be like, this kid's a jackass. Like standing on top of the news van. Like at the time, I watched the video back and like I thought it was the funniest thing in the world. I still think it is, like, because that's like my personality. But like watching that from like an outside perspective,
what are those?
And like detaching myself from it, like I look like a fucking douchebag.
I guess you didn't like my shoes, but I don't think they're so bad.
Like look, like that was terrible. But I think the people that like know
Okay, so here's another thing about perception. So earlier, somebody was like offended because I kept calling Jake a douche and all his other friends a douche. Jake just self-identified as a douchebag in that moment. And that's why you guys subscribe to my channel, because that's how I roll. Jake just admitted to his douchery. So now Jake can figure out that when he's a douche and surrounds himself with douchey things happen. Thank you, everybody.
me and like the fans were like that was hilarious. I think I come off like with like a cocky vibe as well, and like nobody likes anyone who's cocky. With the It's Everyday Bro song, I'm literally like just bragging and like talking
The timestamp was around 28 minutes and 30 seconds.
shit the whole entire time. For people
Thank
who
you,
didn't know
Brianna.
me,
You're
that
my
was, like,
favorite.
their
Don't
first
tell
impression of me, like,
tell
wow,
anybody
this
else.
kid
You're my
sucks
favorite.
at rapping, and he's just bragging about dumb shit. Yeah.
Just drop some new merch and it's selling like a god church.
As like the list of controversies
Thank you,
piled
Margaret.
up, and there just began to become this like bandwagon of like fuck Jake Paul.
That, by the way, okay, so bandwagon, 29 minutes, bandwagon. So, I made a video about this not that long ago, but like we really need to work on our self-awareness. Hey, Maggie, what's up? We need to work on our self-awareness, where, you know, we think, oh, like, I used to think, back when I was a terrible person, oh, people are just jumping on the bandwagon of I hate Chris. No. I was being an idiot, and that's why there were so many people on that bandwagon. You know what I mean?
And once that momentum like goes, it's hard to
You're all my favorite. You're all my favorite Babs.
do anything to reverse that. And like every little thing that you do from then on out just amplifies what everyone thought anyways.
So that's the other thing too. Like, I think it's important that they realize that. Like, okay, in some people's perception of Jake Paul, everything he does is wrong, but in other people's view of Jake Paul, everything he does is right. You know what I mean? So is Jake having a negative bias moment where he thinks the whole world is against him, even though there are people who literally defended, like, his brother after the suicide forest, right? They defend these people no matter what. And it's important that we realize that it's on both sides, right?
And I mean, I have done like shit that's not okay. It's like makes sense on why people don't like me.
What I'm curious about is there's things you've done that you know were bad or aren't okay, but I think you might have a hard time seeing it from the other perspective. For example, looking at it from the neighbor's perspectives. Like,
Dude,
that's
Shane,
fucking
I
great,
love Shane
right?
so much.
Looking at it from my perspective, if I lived next door to that, I would like I would not fuck with you. I would be like, this sucks. Fuck this guy. Imagine like all these people on the street all the time, fucking news, all this shit. So I was seeing that side of it, but I don't know if even to this day you really like see that side. What are your thoughts on that?
No,
Right,
I
Tristan?
get
Right?
it. The neighbor situation, again, like it just spiraled out of control. Everyone was just stuck. Everyone was just like stuck. I was stuck with them being my neighbors. The neighbors couldn't go anywhere because I was in houses and like there was fans outside all the time. I was stuck in that house. I was trapped inside, but I had to keep on like making videos on a day-to-day basis, and it just was a situation that like kept on getting worse and worse. I think where everyone needed to do better was like just having like all the neighbors like communicate. No one ever communicated to me their problems. It was always like, oh, let me go talk to the news station, or let me go talk to like the paparazzi. But no, the neighbors never said, Jake, like, can you not do this? Can you not do that? And honestly, like a lot of the blame was like on me, but I didn't tell fans to come to my house, which everyone thinks I did.
Have you ever talked about how the address got leaked? Because I don't think I've ever heard.
No. So I don't think it's ever been talked about. One of the employees was trying to get Team 10 set up on some Google account. He put an address in.
Oh, you dummy! Oh, rookie mistake. They couldn't pay somebody to do this? They couldn't pay somebody to set this up? Oh my god. Rookie mistake.
Was the actual address of the house, not like the accountant's office or anything like that. He didn't know. It was an unfortunate situation. Then when you type in Team 10, the house address came up.
For what reason? I don't know. Like they just started showing up, and it became like a thing for people to come to our house.
I told you guys not to come to my house. Apparently you guys don't listen when I say not to come to my house. Now everyone's gonna show up. Great.
The rumor was you guys purposely leaked the address, and the truth is one of the employees fucked up, and like it was too late, and that sucks.
Yeah.
But the whole world thinks that we wanted to make a spectacle of ourselves, or Jake wanted to make a spectacle of himself, and it wasn't the case at all. It was awful.
And I tried talking to there was like one neighbor who was like mainly pissed, and I talked to him like in person. I was like, yo, like how can I make this situation better? We tell fans not to come. We have our own security 24/7 to kick fans away from our house. I can't even walk out of my house without paparazzi. Like I hated it too. Like I felt like a prisoner in my own house.
You see what's so crazy? We have to deal with people assaulting us? Like why? Sorry about that. What have we done to anybody? Like we're just trying to make videos and make people laugh.
Really the only solution was for us to leave.
I'm gonna have to stop you right there. We're just trying to do videos and make people laugh. Like, could you imagine if like Logan Paul, I know this isn't a good one-to-one comparison, but could you imagine if like Logan Paul, after the whole Japan Suicide Forest thing, he was like, hey, I'm just trying to make videos and make people laugh. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Which we tried to do as fast as possible, and when we did leave, that solved it, you know. So, but I get why the neighbors hated me, like I really do. Obviously, like the fire thing, we didn't know it was gonna turn into like that big of a fucking thing. We thought it was just gonna like light a little thing on fire, and obviously like it uproared, and like there's no excuse for it. We're just being dumbasses and making money from it. It was at the height. Like no YouTuber had ever like blown up that fast. And it's like I'm not gonna stop. Not gonna stop doing my job because my neighbors are pissed, to be honest. Like,
And did you feel almost like, oh, I'm getting attention? It doesn't matter that people are mad at me. It doesn't matter that I'm fucking up people's days, fucking up the neighbors' lives, because I'm getting all this attention. And then when the neighbors say like, fuck Jake Paul, you're a very vengeful person. You like revenge. So you're like, fuck that neighbor, I'm gonna do it bigger. Oh,
right?
I'm gonna fucking get an air horn. I'm gonna do all this.
Call him out, Shane! Call him out!
It's like, the consequences, you are now hated by a lot of people. You know, you got all the attention. But...
Zach, I want you to be jotting down every single time Shane just drops that truth on him. Shane's growth from the Tanacon situation to this one is night and day. I don't know if you guys are seeing this with me, but Shane from the Tanacon videos to this one is complete night and day. I wish he would have gone in on Tana like this. I wish Shane would have gone in on Tana like this. Shane needs to do a follow-up with Tana, this new Shane, this tough love Shane, this fucking just boom. He lets them, and he's doing it like a therapist too, right? He does it. He does it like a therapist, right? Where you let the other person talk. You let the person talk all their bullshit, and then you call him out right there. This is why Shane wasn't calling out like Alyssa Violet and stuff like that. He was waiting. He was saving all of that for Jake. And look at Jake's face right now. He's like, oh shit. Shane's not just some yes man that I can just, Oh my God. Like, Jake has a face right now like, oh damn, I can't pull shit. I love this. I love this.
You also know a lot of people don't like you. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know if I like love that specific attention though.
the hate.
With like the neighbors. Like I didn't like beefing with them, you know?
Mm.
Like we would have to be next to each other. You know, we had to see each other all the time.
Yeah. I think the other thing is like the recklessness, right? For example, this is a personal thing, I've never talked about it, but one of my friends who's pregnant was walking across the parking lot, and you were driving and all your friends were in the car, and I don't think you were even vlogging, but you guys were just being crazy in the parking lot, and you like almost hit her. And she called me and she was freaking out, she was pissed, and she works in the internet world. And
Damn!
She was like, that fucking Jake Paul kid literally almost fucking killed me, my baby. I'm so fucking pissed. Like, what do I do? Like,
Look at Jake!
I'm so fucking pissed right now.
Oh my God.
Whoa. So I think it's one of those things where I don't think you would do that stuff now, from what I saw yesterday.
Right, Tristan?
But why do you think you were doing stuff like that at that time?
I think genuinely like we were just having the time of our lives. Like when I was a kid, like I would do like stupid shit for fun. Oh, like you go and
So part of the so Zach, write this down. Zach, 35 minutes when they talk about the pregnant story. This is part of what I mentioned in the video where I talked about the comment I got from like Rafaela about the prefrontal cortex. One of the responsibilities of the prefrontal cortex is fear modulation, right? So when the prefrontal cortex isn't fully developed, you're not scared. You're not scared of shit. So you do wilder stunts. You speed through parking lots. You think, I'm not going to kill anybody. I'm not going to kill myself doing this. You know what I mean? So like, again, it's not an excuse, but it's a reason behind it. Baps, maybe. Email me so I remember. And anybody who's just now joining the live stream, check out the link I'm putting in the chat right now.
TP someone's house, go egg someone's house, go ding dong ditching, get in trouble, mess with people in public. Like that's what we did for fun.
Hi, wait, do you know who SpongeBob is? He's my friend. Will you help me get him out? Please? Yeah, we out here in the streets, we running it. What's up, what's Gucci, how y'all doing today? Faster, faster.
I think I carried that into a lot of my videos.
Please report. Are you Jake Paul? She is not a Jake Pauler, but
I was like growing like crazy and like making a ton of money off of like, I was just having fun and like doing whatever I wanted. And like that was like the momentum behind like my channel was like kind of like rebellious and like no one's ever done this crazy type of shit before and like this is new. And I think that's why I grew so fast is because people would just be watching and be like, this is out of control, but it's like so entertaining and like this kid will do anything. And as I got more views and more money, like without even like psychologically, like in the back of your head, without even thinking about it, like I wasn't like, hey, I'm gonna go.
You know, part of this, hold on, fear. This could be a good one. Anxiety is good. I was having a conversation with somebody at Vid Summit about how anxiety is a good thing. Like all of you watching this, if you have anxiety, anxiety is a good thing because when you have anxiety, you don't do stupid shit. You don't speed through parking lots. You don't jump off buildings. You don't light stuff on fire. People with anxiety have good, healthy fears. Me and Tristan talk about that sometimes. Like, we do not do the dumb shit, right? So, like, anxiety, like, I know a lot of us who have anxiety, we only think about the negatives. Like, oh my God, I didn't wish I had anxiety, right? But just remember, like, your anxiety is keeping you alive. Anxiety keeps you safe. Yeah, Rachel, yeah. So, don't knock your anxiety. Your anxiety has kept you from being Jake Paul. Oh my God, that'd be a funny ass video. Anxiety helps you not be Jake Paul. That cracked me up. Oh my God, discuss amongst yourself. I gotta go to the bathroom. I know you love the bathroom break, Tristan. It's like you're here. So, Zach. So I'm thinking while I was in the bathroom, I was thinking, okay, so maybe a video like, Jake Paul needs anxiety, right? Like that's the title. Jake Paul needs anxiety. Maybe the thumbnail says Jake Paul has no fear. All right, and I'll throw in some fucking neuroscience. I'll talk about the benefits of anxiety. What? And more, and people out there think I'm not making videos about mental health. Get off me, bro. Get off me, bro. See, you guys see why I get defensive when people say I don't make videos about mental health? I weave that shit in like a wicker basket. You know what I mean? I just weave it all together. I weave it. I take the thing you're watching and I drop some mental health on you. Not only do I drop mental health on you, but I drop neuroscience on you. Where else? What other channel on YouTube are you going to get Shane Dawson, Jake Paul, mental health, neuroscience, and this smooth, silky voice? You know what I mean? Better recognize. Better recognize.
Do this and make more money. Like in the back of your head, you're like, let's just keep on going and like creating content. We'll do whatever we want for content. I don't care what the consequences are. I think that's something that I learned is like for every action, there's a consequence. And I know that now, but like I don't think I realized that in like the height of my like vlogging days. I just would act and not really care what the result was.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was dumb.
I mean, I think even just hearing you say that and being like, listen, I didn't give a fuck, having fun with my friends.
Udo, I am extra! I am extra!
I wasn't fucking thinking about others. I was thinking about myself. You know.
Yeah.
And from what I saw yesterday, I mean, you were literally driving under the speed limit. I mean, you weren't even filming it. You were like pretty cautious. You know, so I don't know. Do you feel that way? Like you're kind of done with that?
For sure. No, yeah. Like 1000%. I didn't realize like what I was doing, you know, until after the fact.
Did your parents ever step in and say like when things were getting really crazy or when you were doing things that were like, whoa, did your parents ever step in and be like, don't do that? Why are you doing that?
I don't think my parents saying anything would have like stopped anything though, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I think they might have known that, who knows, but
Thanks, Vixen.
So this is something that's...
Speaking of being extra and sassy, while I'm watching this and live streaming with you, I'm sassing somebody on Twitter about the better health thing. This is how you multitask, everybody. This is how you multitask.
It's like a lot. But there's a video right now that a lot of people are talking about from a channel called Nerd City.
Oh! Oh! Look, and everybody was telling Shane to watch the Nerd City video. Everybody was telling Shane did it. Shane watched the Nerd City video.
Intensely hated by most other creators now.
You know, you've said a lot that your audience is between 8 and 16. You know that they're young. So here's what people are saying and what the video said. You're constantly promoting your merch, like a lot.
Out of a third.
Dang! 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 Oh, Lexi. Oh my god. Yeah, Zach, I was just thinking that same thing. Have you guys all watched the Nerd City video, by the way, that I did a video about the other day?
13-minute and 50-second video, nearly 7 minutes of that time is devoted to advertising products.
Excessively. You have a merch store in your house. We saw it. It's like merch is very much like always a part of every video, like a lot, like 50% of it or more, right? You even made a song all about merch.
Buy that merch.
You made jokes and said like, hey kids, tell your parents to buy my merch. Tell your parents that I want this merch, whatever.
Go tell your mama she gotta buy it all.
You know, you had kids join Team 10. You had like mini Jake Paul. Like, you very much created a world of like something that kids want to watch. You're catering to children.
My little dude here is rocking the merch. Show him, turn him around. That's what I'm talking about. Didn't you have the underwear on too?
Oh! Even tagging your videos like family friendly.
Oh! Dude, Shane is calling it out!
A little weird.
Shane is calling him out! You guys! Shane. I can't handle this. Oh my god, Jake must be. Oh my god, Jake is like, holy shit. Oh my god, this is everything. This has been one of the best days of my life. Everything is just so amazing right now. Tristan, can you draw? I know you don't like drawing this, but draw a picture of Jake Paul right here. Just like Jake having just truth dropped on him like a fucking anvil. Just like the old Looney Tunes, like Wile E. Coyote, just boom. Yeah, Zach, the hot seat. Oh my god, Jake wasn't ready. Jake wasn't ready.
So people basically think that you're manipulating young people, kids watching, to spend their money on you, to buy your merch.
All right, Ben, we need to sell some merch, you know? You're cute, so they'll buy the merch if you wear it. I'm gonna need you to put this on and go in front of the camera, okay?
So I'm curious, like, what your reaction is when people say that's like...
Wait, look, this is that face. Look, this face right here is like, how can I justify marketing to children so aggressively? Like, I wish I could just see the fucking gears in his head right now. Just like, okay. Oh man, I can't wait. Oh hey, look, Nerd City just liked my tweet. Me and Nerd City followed me too. I love Nerd City. All right.
I think honestly it's really stupid that people think that's manipulative.
Oh! You gonna say this, Jake? Jake, are you gonna say this right now?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see a problem with it at all. Like, just because my fans are younger, does that mean I'm manipulating them? Like,
Merch link in bio. We got some hot new merch.
Yeah, you idiot. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm about to make a terrible, I'm gonna make an analogy, but I hope you guys understand why I'm using this analogy. This is the reason why statutory rape is a thing, because it's manipulating a young person, a young, impressionable person. Like, you cannot sit there and say that the children that he's marketing to so heavily is justified. You can't say that. You cannot say that. Like, there's a reason why there's laws protecting children from this type of stuff. Like, oh my god, Jake. Fuck. Jake, you're lucky. Jake, you're lucky I wasn't in that room. You're lucky I wasn't in that room.
My merch has come.
I don't think a kid would actually believe that and be like, wow, I'm not cool if I don't have this, and like...
You don't think a kid would believe that? Kids, and I hope I don't upset anybody with this. I hope I don't have any younger viewers. But kids fucking believe in Santa Claus. You are dumb. You are really, really dumb, Jake Paul. God, look at Shane's face right now. He's like, am I really sitting with the dumbest person on earth right now? Shane is wondering if he is just sitting.
Hey mom, like, I need this to be cool. Will you buy this for me?
This happens all the time. Do you guys remember that? I'm sorry to pause it so much. Do you remember that video that went viral this last summer of that kid who was getting made fun of because of his shoes, because of what shoes he was wearing? Like, Jake Paul, Zach, write this down. Jake Paul is oblivious, right? Or Jake Paul is an idiot. Or somebody needs to slap Jake Paul in his head. Zach, write down some notes. Hold on, I'm going to write down this note too. You guys see how riled up I get? And you guys, Tristan is about to move in with me. Hold on, Jake is oblivious.
For me, a big part of my content is like to make someone's day.
So that's why I'm working every single day, is so that I can inspire you or make your day better, just so that you can take over the world one.
I think this will be a good video, just like bring it back to self-awareness. Like, Jake just is not self-aware at all. Like, I hope Shane calls him out on this shit. Shane, you've been killing it. Please call him out on this shit.
And to me, like, that's what the merchandise is about, like, in a way, is like it's being a part of that community and like wearing something that like actually means something and like reminds you of something or reminds you of being positive or reminds you of being happy. And I know like I promote the shit out of my merch like crazy, maybe sometimes too much, but for people to say that I'm like trying to manipulate younger kids.
This is literally the face I make. This is literally the face I make when I'm sitting with drug addicts and alcoholics at my treatment center, just like, God, you're so full of shit. Like, in my brain, if I'm Shane right there, like, when I'm sitting with clients, just so you guys know, I'm sitting there, I'm like, you are full of shit. You are so full of shit right now. This is why I defended Katie Morton, by the way. Because, like, you guys, like, this is what people, us mental people, in like the profession of mental health, this is the shit we deal with on a daily basis. So for people to freak out on Katie for using words like icky and gross, like, you don't understand. Like, okay, you guys, like, oh yeah, by the way, buy our merch. Link in the bio or link in the description. Hey, did you guys see that we have merch? Hey, but my audience is primarily 18 to 24. So, yeah, here. Did you guys know that my beautiful girlfriend designed our merch? See, I don't give a fuck. By the way, if any of you are under the age of 18, please get consent from your parents and let them know that you will not be cool. Maybe I should put a disclaimer. You will not be cool if you wear my merch. You'll be legendary.
It's like, it's ridiculous.
Rewired soul merch, there you go.
On that, and I think we should respect that.
Hold on.
Psychologically, what it looks like to me, and when I watched that video, I agreed with what he was saying.
Younger viewers are unlikely to understand the difference between advertising and entertainment.
But I agreed with it because I'm a 30-year-old guy who I just get that, right?
There's some legitimate brainwashing going on. It's very predatory on these sites.
Shane.
And I don't.
Dude, if I was in the room with Shane right now, I would kiss him. Tristan, you heard me right now. If I was in the room with Shane right now, I'd be like, hey, we got to pause this real quick. And I would just lay it on Shane, and Ryland would get pissed, and I'd be like, sorry, bruh. Had to do it.
As an insult at all. But I don't know.
Zach, feel free to clip that, me saying I would kiss Shane.
What's right or wrong with a lot of things. And I think you are kind of emotionally and in other ways stunted as a kid. And you show that in a lot of ways with like the crazy things you're doing and like just...
Okay, did you guys hear what Shane just said? I think Shane Dawson watched the video my mom and I did. Maybe that's what happened. Or maybe Shane's just smart, but I like to take credit for stuff. You know what I mean?
The house and the Legos in the wall and like always wanting friends around and always wanting like attention and always like doing these crazy things and
Yo, we're making snow
Look at Shane. Okay.
Buying these crazy toys and like buying, you know, it's very much like, once again, I think you're very smart. I'm not saying you're stupid, but I don't think you are.
Look at Shane. Dude, Shane could work in mental health. Shane could work in mental health. Like, you guys, I love and respect Shane, but it's gone through the roof with this video.
This evil genius who like knows how to manipulate kids. So I agree, I don't think you're purposely doing that, but I don't think you know why it is wrong. Like, for example, you made that song about teachers, right? Which pissed off a lot of people.
You're not stupid. You're just ignorant. I like this.
Now, in your head, you're still thinking as like a 12-year-old.
I didn't like school. I still don't.
You're still thinking as a kid, and you're still thinking, teachers suck. Fuck teachers, they were mean to me.
Yeah.
I fucking hate teachers, right?
This is everything.
On my last day of school, I said goodbye. Most kids were still talking smack, and a teacher even asked me, "What are you gonna do when social media dies?" on my way out. I just smiled and waved. They didn't understand the vision.
Because that's how I felt when I was 12. But people who might not be a little bit stunted see that as like, why the fuck would you say that about teachers? That's crazy.
Right.
Mr. Paul, what's the...
Look, look at him. Look, by the way, with the pedestal that everybody's been putting Erica on, clearly Erica is not having these conversations with Jake. Like, people are like, oh, Erica like tells Jake how it is. Erica like is gonna save Jake. Erica this, Erica that. Erica has not dropped this kind of knowledge on Jake. Jake needs to date Shane is what he needs to do.
The answer.
Why don't you tell us some shit that we're actually gonna use in our real lives?
So I think it's one of those things where, for example, you're watching a TV show when you're a kid, right? Say you're watching like SpongeBob. If SpongeBob...
Look at Shane dumbing it down for Jake. Jake's like, did you say SpongeBob? Jakey likey SpongeBob.
Every 10 seconds was like, buy my merch.
Merch? What? Like, look at all this merch. They can buy always plug.
Always, right? And was saying things like, teachers are stupid. And would have videos with like, you know, a couple crazy sexual moments or a couple crazy things going on.
Hey, nice bottle, Lisa.
And he's calling him out for the sexual stuff too. Killing it. Killing it.
You know, as a parent, you'd be like, I don't want my kids watching that. Or you'd be
like, you guys, has nobody had this conversation with Jake Paul before? Has nobody had this conversation with him? Oh, okay, cutie. You guys, look, okay, cutie got my merch. You should get some too. Get that merch.
Be like, wait, what the fuck? Why is SpongeBob trying to sell my kid shit?
Wasn't there like commercials in between SpongeBob?
Wasn't there like commercials in between? Shut up, Jake. I'm getting worked up.
Yeah, but it's not SpongeBob. You're the one that the kid trusts and loves and looks up to and wants to be.
Yo, you're Jake Paul.
What? Jake tried to defend it.
So having you tell them to buy things and tell them that teachers suck is gonna affect them.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I love everything about this. I love everything.
And I don't even think you're doing it on purpose. I don't think you're manipulating on purpose. I just think that's one of the consequences of the internet is people having a platform and having millions of people watch who might not fucking know that that's not the best thing to do. Because I don't think anybody around you is like, well, you shouldn't do that. So like, why would you stop?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's, again, just like people finding a reason to be like, fuck Jake Paul.
Look! He's lacking the self-awareness. Zach, remind me 45 minutes and 38 seconds. See, like, this is one of the issues, like, working with drug addicts and alcoholics. It's so hard getting through to them because even after Shane explained this, Shane made an analogy. Shane did a few different ways to try to get Jake on the same page. And Jake's brain, Jake's mental filter is still saying, nah, man, I think it's just people who just say, screw Jake Paul.
To me, honestly.
It's not a fuck Jake Paul thing. It's a, would I want my kids watching that thing? It's like, is it right to constantly tell kids to buy things thing? And I'm not telling you to change it or telling you to stop promoting your merch or any of that. I'm just telling you where those people are coming from when they say that. Because I'm not a fuck Jake Paul person at all. But I also see, like, yeah, writing a song about fuck teachers is, like, not cool.
But I didn't do that. I basically made a song like, nothing my teachers taught me.
I didn't do that. Like, okay, Jake is being purposely ignorant now. Jake isn't this dumb. There's no way. There's no way in hell Jake is this dumb. Like, they just showed a clip of them, like, going up to a teacher and throwing shit at him, and him saying, like, what? My song wasn't about school, like, I don't like teachers. Like, that's not what my song was about. Like, Jake. Come on, Jake. Come on, Jake.
In school, do I utilize in my day-to-day life? At least from my experience, like, they were like, Jake, you're never gonna become shit. Jake, what are you gonna do in Vine Days? Like, Jake, like, you have to learn how to speak this in French. But, like, why would, like, I don't know. Like,
Did you and your teacher didn't get along or something? I don't know.
Like, here's the thing. I don't necessarily disagree with Jake. I try to be really, really mindful of how I talk about school. Like when I went and spoke at a high school last month, you know, like I have views. Like I don't know if any of you saw the Boy in a Band stuff on like schools and education. Like it was a great like the song that Boy in a Band did, because there's a lot of real stuff in there, and I have different views about school. But for Jake to just like play oblivious right now, like this is why we can't trust you, bro. This is why we can't trust you.
Go figure. Anyway, so he called me yesterday. He's the principal at the high school now, and he wondered if maybe you would be interested in speaking at the commencement in June.
I think a lot of kids did relate to that song, and like I relate to that song, and like I wish my teachers did teach me.
I feel like they wouldn't hate me. Like I talk so much shit about them, like in my vlogs.
I know, but you can pull up in your Rolls Royce.
Look, and now Shane is putting in clips of Jake completely contradicting himself. Totally contradicting himself. Wait, what? Margot A, you're saying this is cringy?
Get your...
I'm actually so down. I just like, yeah.
You know what? I'm totally kidding you.
Teachers teach subjects, right? English, math, whatever, all those things, which you do use in everyday life. So to say you don't use any of it is like not true. So the things that you wanted teachers to teach you, that you think they didn't teach you, in all honesty, are things that it's not the teacher's job, it's the parent's job. And
I was gonna make it to part 2, call my parents. Never.
And that's fucking true.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like the teacher shouldn't have to tell you not to blow up your backyard. A teacher shouldn't have to tell you not to promote merch to kids. That's all things that happen at home, and you know, and that's the truth of that.
Yeah.
I just don't know who's around being like, don't post that.
Yo, I'm getting my dad to crowd surf. No. Yeah. Who wants vlog dad to crowd surf?
If that was my dad, and it's just me, Tristan, please make sure I don't become this type of father. I'm like, hey kids, I'm hip, I'm cool, you know? Like, please make sure I don't do that.
We lost him.
The only advice I'd give on that is like, I think going forward, you might need to have somebody that you hire or somebody around you to be like, hey, no.
Hire Jake. I mean, hire Shane.
That, or hey, let's not really shoot that music video.
Hell, Jake, hire me.
Because
hire me. Sign me up for Team 10. Get the Rewired Soul on Team 10, and yeah, like maybe Jake Paul's watching my videos and he's like, you know what? I need to hire this guy Chris. That's what Jake needs to do.
Because that's what they have on TV. They have standards of practice. They have.
You see me up in Jake Paul's videos, just like, buy that merch. He just like brainwashes me and shit. That'd be so funny.
That kind of stuff on YouTube. You don't. So that will save you from a lot of shit. Because we've seen before on YouTube, like, we wish there would have been somebody around saying, you can't post that. If you know what I'm saying. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's definitely useful. I think it's hard to be like, I mean, I'd rather just have like you do it. Like, honestly.
Shane's like, ha ha ha! No, you silly bitch, I'm better than you.
Can you imagine? Jake, send me your video, let me prove it. I don't know. No, that's really funny, but also I
like.
Kay, I'm sorry, everybody. Kay, could you imagine if like me, you, and like other mental health YouTubers, like we made a series where we go and we just have interventions on other YouTubers and just sit them down like this and just say, "Yo, you fucking up, fam." It's like those TV shows like Bar Rescue, but it's like YouTuber Rescue. Like we go in there and we're just like, "You're messing up. We need to talk. Time to get some self-awareness, some accountability." You know what I mean? It's time to let go of the past. Move forward in the future. Meditate. Health, nutrition.
Yeah.
Somebody write that idea down. When we get big and famous, Kay, that's what we're going to do.
You have a lot of power. It's a lot, right? Which means you need responsibility. It's like Spider-Man.
But I don't want to become like so like squeaky clean that it's like not fun anymore. Does that make sense?
49 minutes. 49 minutes, fear of not being fun. Kay, like, and anybody else in here in recovery, that's something that a lot of people with, like, trying to get clean struggle with. Fear of not being fun anymore. Like, you guys, like, so just so you guys know, like, I didn't want to get sober because I thought I would be boring, right? Like, that was one of my fears. Like, I had this fear of change. Fear of change. Zach's not here, so I got to write this down. Fear of change. Sober, no fun. I actually had one of my friends ask me about this recently. He asked me that recently. But yeah, there's like this fear of not being able to be fun. Like if you mature, if you work on yourself, you're not going to have fun. And like that is a block, and that stops us from progressing and moving forward. Like you guys have been sitting in here. Some of you have been sitting here in here with me for over an hour. I'm sober. I'm kind of mature. And I have fun all the damn time. Like, so yeah.
Yeah, and I think you can still be crazy. You can still do crazy things. But I think you don't know what the line is. Here's the thing. I don't think you're manipulating. I don't think you know. I don't think you're trying. But I also...
It's not even about that. It just bothers me that like people would even try to make that connection. Like I'm trying to manipulate an 8-year-old kid to buy my shit. Like when I was 12 years old, me and my brother had a YouTube channel and we like made our own merch.
Pretty nice, high quality. So it's up to you if you want to buy a t-shirt like that. It's pretty nice actually. I'm gonna give those ones to my cousins. So
it's like I've been doing that shit my whole life. So like for people trying to say like I'm just doing it to manipulate and trying to make money off of kids, like shut the fuck up. That's how I feel about it, which like that's just me being honest.
Yeah, no.
The teacher thing I get. The teacher thing is like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. But
yeah, Zach, I had an epiphany. Yeah. Zach, 49 minutes. 49 minutes. Write that down. Fear of change and not having fun. 49 minutes.
Okay, wait, let's cut for a second.
Commercial break. So everybody, let's see how Kay's doing. How's Kay doing? Kay is at 960. You guys, we are trying to get Kay to 1,000 subscribers. Go subscribe to Bipolar Pug right now. I just linked it up in the chat. Go subscribe to Kay if you have not yet. Fellow mental health YouTuber, moderator here at the Rewired Soul. Amazing, amazing human being. Go subscribe to her. We need 40 more. Wouldn't you like to tell your grandchildren how you helped Kay get to 1,000 subscribers? Think about the legacy you will leave. See, people think that Jake Paul manipulates people. I manipulate people. I have a salesman background. So, yeah. But no, seriously, let's get Kay to 1,000 subscribers. Let's see. Look, she just got 6 more. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Hashtag 1K for K. All right. And then also, those of you who did not know, Zach, our amazing editor, he is trying to raise some money to help his family. If you have anything, $5, $2, $1, anything you got will do. It's in the description. But help Zach out at the description below. If you would like, do not give me super chat money. Go to that link. Help Zach and his family. They raised an amazing young man. Help him out. Zach has his family staying with him because he's a gangster like that. I dropped 20 up in here earlier. Let's see what we can do. They're so close to their goal. Share it with some friends. Share it with some friends, okay? All right. You guys ready to get back to this after I do one more refresh on K? K is at 972. We're 28 away, ladies and gentlemen. 28 away. See, this is what I want to do, everybody. I love just being up in here and just promoting my people and just doing stuff. Like, let's do it, everybody. Okay, let's get back.
Okay, this thing.
Oh, here, full screen.
Is a big one, and it's something that we talked about a lot when we weren't filming yesterday, and it also, to me, kind of explains a lot. One of the first big situations that happened that kind of made everybody not like you was Alyssa Violet, your ex-girlfriend, supposed ex-girlfriend.
Here we go.
She said she got kicked out. She was mad. She made a whole long video about
Margot,
it.
A, we love you.
Stuff like in boxes, and I even remember when I saw that, I was like, "Whoa!" I was like, "This is fucking crazy! Like, what is this?" And that was very much like one of the first things I heard about you.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to that.
Yeah,
story.
like the stream, like
I
the
don't
stream.
know how much you want to go into, but I think you should. Also, I talked to Keemstar about it because I know he's friends with her and her boyfriend and stuff, and he said the same thing I did, which is like it's kind of necessary because it explains a lot.
Yeah.
So whatever you want to.
So like, here's the thing: is Erica still here? Like, is Erica over on this side over here? Ah, thank you, okay, cutie. Thank you. Yeah, like, okay, cutie. That's the other thing. Like, I'm trying to like help promote like positivity and helping each other out and stuff. Like, you guys. Okay, let's talk about this real quick. Life is really hard. Life is difficult. Like, we're all going through our own stuff on a day-to-day basis. Like, so we need to just cut the crap, quit being mean to each other. Like, I know that sounds all hokey-dokey and stuff, but it's true. We're all going through a struggle. Like, let's just help each other out. Let's just help each other out. You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
It's hard. It's hard for me to. It's hard for me to talk about. For many reasons. And one of them is like I don't want to like start shit again, just because like I'm so like I hate the drama now. Like it's like so overplayed and like you I've met with Banks in person and like we've both said out loud like if it weren't for this situation like we would probably be homies. But where do I start?
Involves some very raw and sensitive subjects. Out of respect for Jake, I'm not going to be adding music. Let me translate that for everybody watching this. For all of you people who get who get mad at me for using music in my videos, this is for you. This is for you.
What is your fear when talking about this?
My fear with talking about it is like it's such like a sticky situation and like if I talk about it like it's just gonna like bring up all the shit again and a lot of the reason why I didn't talk about the situation or like
Give
my
us the
side
tea,
of the situation
Jake.
is like to defend my brother.
Give us the tea. Is there a plane flying over?
I think that's why, but
I know the fear of like, oh, if I talk about this, then maybe it'll start another beef and a battle. From what I've heard, they don't want that. I think they're wanting to move on, and I think they probably are going to understand like that this is necessary to talk about. And also, this is something that is kind of public knowledge. It's like there's been news stories about it and stuff. You tweeted something. And then...
That like, like I like how Shane like lightly puts it like, hey, this is kind of public knowledge. Like we're talking millions upon millions upon millions upon millions upon millions upon millions of people know about this. You know what I mean? Like there's not really a secret anymore, Jake. And he's like, you know, people kind of know about this.
Deleted it. When I found this out, I was like, whoa. How is Jake not more fucked up? Like, it was crazy, right? And I know that there's 10 sides of a story, but like, just
Chris, scroll back and read. Hold on, Chris, scroll back and read. What am I reading? What am I reading? What? Jake deleted all his social media? Is that what I'm reading? Did he? Did Jake Paul delete his social media? Hold on. Twitter.com. Is that what you're talking about, Baps? And if you guys are trolling me, I'm not going to be happy. Jake didn't delete his social media. What are you guys talking about? It's a Team 10. What? Wait, what? Team 10 page? I didn't know Team 10 has a page. That's not Team 10. I don't know. Y'all gonna have to tweet at me or something.
So I guess like backtrack, like Alyssa and I always like really liked each other. We were always like dating, but like not really. Like, were we a thing? Yes, we were a thing. One day we're not. One day we were. It was a very like rocky like sort of relationship. I wasn't at the time mature enough to.
You still aren't.
Know like how to be a boyfriend. We would always like get into arguments and be fighting and like go through like ups and downs. Like everyone would see it around us. Basically, I did something that I think it was like I did like a bunch of things that like pissed her off, and like she wanted to get revenge, I guess is the word.
I guess is the word.
It was a combination of things. Like I did, like again, like it was just me like not knowing how to treat her, like me just being like mean towards her, or like saying things in an argument that like would piss her off. Even business things, because she was like a part of Team 10. When we would like not be dating, like I would go and talk to other girls, and yes, she would go talk to other guys, but I think everything just like added up, and it was like this like really bad situation. I think like if someone sat down and talked to her to like today, she would say like it was just a terrible situation. Like we were living together.
No, that's not what happened. Yeah, Jake, it's actually not what happened.
Business together. We were dating. We weren't dating. I was like her like manager basically. Like it was just a terrible situation, and like I think she would say the same thing till this day. But
you were wrong.
We would always do shit to piss each other off.
Zach, 55 minutes, toxic relationships.
I don't want to like. I just never said it before, like on camera, but basically, she came up with a plan in her head that like Jake's
still on Instagram.
Wanted to make me feel the way that, or she wanted me to feel the way that she felt, because she thought that I like hurt her so much, and she wanted me to feel that same pain. And so I think out of spite, she began a relationship with my brother behind my back, like without me knowing about it, and it was a sexual.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, guys. I was
a relationship with my brother behind my back, like without me knowing about it, and it was a sexual relationship, and it was while we were dating, while we were on, while we were off. In the back.
Hold on. Breaking news. Breaking news. Thank you, whoever said this in the chat. So, a new Team 10 is coming soon. Dun, dun, dun. Can I be honest with you guys, though? I could not care any less about this. Like, on a list of things that I care about, like, this doesn't even make it on the list. This doesn't make it on the list of things that are even remotely something that I care about. But, I don't know. Zach, maybe I should make a video about it? Zach, what do you think? Zach, Tristan, what do you guys think? Should I make a video about it? Like, if they touch on it, if, like, something happens where they talk about it, like, shit. See, that's the thing about being a YouTuber. Sometimes I gotta make videos that I don't care about, but, like, I try to care kind of about everything. I don't know. Tristan says, nah. Tristan, think about the views, baby girl. Oh, yeah, hold on. Did you all subscribe to Kay? I accidentally clicked on Kay's page, so let's see. Kay only needs 27 more subscribers, people. What are you doing? Why are you not subscribed to Kay? Click the link in the chat. Click the link in the chat. Subscribe to Kay. Hashtag 1K for Kay. 1K for Kay. Subscribe to Kay. Bipolar Pug. Go, 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 go. All right.
Back of her head, I think, like, I know actually that she wanted me to find out, and that was like her way of like hurting me and like getting revenge for the way that I hurt her.
Zach, we need to make a video about revenge.
I don't know if like, and so I'm literally like sitting in on the couch like this one night, and my friend comes up to me and is like, hey man, like, I've been kind of like putting clues together, but like someone needs to tell you. And like Nick was standing right there, and
ooh, are they gonna talk about Nick? Oh shit, I forgot about that. Are they gonna talk about what happened between him and Nick? That'll be interesting.
I was just like, yeah, all right, what's going on? And he was just like, Alyssa and your brother have been having sex. And I didn't like. I don't even know what I did. Like my mind was going like a million miles per hour, and it kind of like immediately, like without asking him why he thought that or like what the clues were, how they even found that out, I was like, yeah, like that makes, like, it all makes sense now. Like I could totally see that. And I was shocked. I didn't know how to react. I think I like I was just like heartbroken. I was, for many reasons. I was like, how could like why would my brother do this? Was like one of my first thoughts. And I think like, yes, like in our fucked up relationship, like we did a lot of messed up things to hurt each other, but like that to me was like, just.
You know, like, listening to all this silence and stuff, like, you know, and, like, Shane was like, out of respect for Jake, I didn't put music, like, you gotta put music. I hope everybody's, like, watching this, and, like, I hope people complain to Shane and say, I'm gonna tweet this at Shane right now. Hold on. I just tweeted at Shane Dawson. I was like, I wish Shane Dawson put music in the serious part with Jake. We can feel the awkward silence.
Like, that was it for me. I was like, I don't want to look at this girl. I can't believe this. Like, I don't even really want to, like, talk to her. And so I stayed silent for like 3 days, skills. And
like, is this karma?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know if I need to like go into any more detail, really.
This is why I say karma is practical. Like, he was like screwing around with all these other women and stuff like that. Like, karma, like, just don't do that stuff. But again, it's a tricky subject because they weren't technically together, but they kind of were, and that's why I made that video about friends with benefits. Like, sorry, this kind of shit happens.
And I want to hear the rest, but I also don't want this to look like I don't want this to be like a fuck Alyssa, you know, thing where we're throwing her under the bus, whatever. And you said you did things to hurt her too, but I do want to say, from an outside perspective, my brain can't process. My brain can't process this in your brother doing that. So I think
that was like literally the reaction like you're having right now is like what happened to me. Like, I sat there for like 3 hours, like, silently. I don't know. I couldn't process it either. Like, I had so many questions. Like, I wanted to like punch my brother in the face, but again, it's like, it's not like as much as the situation is messed up, like, it's not throwing Alyssa under the bus. It's not throwing like my brother under the bus.
Yeah, it's like it's not throwing people under the bus for calling them out for shitty things they do. You know what I mean? If you don't want to be called out for shitty things you do, don't do shitty things. All right? There's my mental health advice right here. If you don't want to be called out for shitty things, don't do shitty things.
Bus. Like,
this is something that I don't think that many people in the world have gone through, and nobody really would know how to process this. And also, just because you're Jake Paul and people hate you and you've done whatever shit, like, it doesn't
don't
mean
feed into that.
You're not allowed to fucking process this and talk.
Like, don't feed into that narrative, though. Don't feed into that narrative, though.
About it and figure it out. Because, like, what that is, no matter what bad stuff you did, you're allowed to feel like that was probably one of the most fucked up things ever. Because it is.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, and I know I just met you, but, like, when I heard that, I don't understand, and also, It's not something a human can understand. Okay? So, like...
No. This is something that humans can understand. Alright? Like, and yeah, like, I don't know, and maybe Shane hasn't experienced this. Like, you guys, I spent like 20 years of my life hanging out with complete scumbags. You know, like, I grew up. This is why I try to tell you all, like, to get better friends, hang out with better people, do these things, right? And it sucks when it's your family, but, like, in the world that I lived in growing up, I was a scumbag, and I surrounded myself with scumbags, and it was insane of me to be surprised when my scumbag friends did scumbag things to me. You know what I mean? Like, but Shane's surprised by that, but maybe Shane just keeps better people in his life.
And I hate that you're, like, afraid to even process it because you're afraid of, like, drama. This isn't drama. This isn't, like, a Keemstar video. This is, like, real fucking shit. This is real life. This is your brother. So take away the fear of what people are going to say or analyze. And I actually want to know what's in your head. And did you talk to your brother? How did you get over this? / are you not over this?
No, I'm over it. I like don't like to, like, me as a person, like, I don't want to, like, hold grudges against people. Alyssa wanted me to find out about it, and she wanted me to have the reaction that I did, and that was, like, her way of, like, hurting me, and I think she wanted to, like, try, like, to split
Thank
Logan
you,
and I
Jason.
up. And if I just, like, let that, like, it gave me so many trust issues.
Yeah.
But for me, I was like, if I just let this, like, manipulate my life, then, like, I'm giving her, like, what she wanted. Like, if I let this, like, affect me and, like, ruin my life, and I...
See, you guys understand why I'm telling you to get better friends. Like, you hang around scumbag people, they do scumbag things. Like, and it sucks when it's your brother. Like, that sucks, but, like, don't hang around scumbags.
And just, like, become depressed and, like, sad about it, like, then she won. And that's why, like, I had to, like, fight against it. And, like, for my brother, I think that's where I was more disappointed. And I talked to him, and that took me a lot longer for me to forgive him.
What did he say? Like, what? How? And he's not here to defend himself or whatever, and I'm not throwing him under the bus, but I just want to know, like, what? How do you even have a conversation like that?
Yeah. He basically said, his thing was like, oh, I didn't think that you guys were actually, like, a thing. And that, like, you guys were, like, actually dating.
Like, what a piece of shit. Like, what a piece of shit. Okay, like, okay. Fuck Logan. Okay, sorry guys, I'm about to get a little ranty. Fuck Logan. Alright? Like, I know this is all, like, confusing because they were together, but they weren't together. But, like, for your own brother to just assume, like, oh, well, I didn't think that you were dating, bro. Like, can you shoot the guy a text message? Can you fucking Snapchat him? Can you shoot him an Instagram DM and just say, hey, man, your girl is trying to get up on my stuff. Like, can we talk about this? Like, Logan is trash.
That was, like, his excuse, I guess. Yeah. And then, yeah, I mean...
Is that...
Fuck.
Yeah, I hope Shane says, did you believe that bullshit, or...
I think the reason that people want to hear you talk about this, the reason for me, is because the fact that you maybe didn't fully talk about it like this.
Well, that's what
is like confusing because it is a life ruining event for I think anybody. It's I can't comprehend it.
I think for some reason, like I just wanted to like, I think my initial thing for not talking about it was like trying to defend my brother, because I thought it was gonna make him look like really bad. I regret not talking about it and like telling the truth about it before, but then like I just stayed silent and like. Yeah.
When you tweeted and then you deleted it, was it just like, oh my god?
I was like super impulsive. Like I was like so angry because like everyone, like her fans were like tweeting me. Like I tweeted something random and they were like, "Yo, you shut up, like you piece of shit. Like you kick girls like out onto the street." And I was just like, no, like I forget what the tweet said, but
I mean,
wait, yeah, and this time I'm not being silent, Alyssa. Oh. That's why I kicked her out. Oopsie, I just told them the truth. I'm done being the bad guy. Martinez, oh, dang. Like, you know what's interesting to me? Like, he left the video up of, like, you know, the assault, the quote-unquote assault of Erica's assistant, but he didn't leave this up. This one deserved to stay up. This one deserved to stay up. I would frame this shit.
Because what I heard that went down was, you know, you found this out and then she kept living there, right? She didn't want to leave.
Yeah, so
and she was there for a while.
So I after I found out, I confronted her about it, and when I confronted her about it, she like admitted to it, but then I was like, you live in my house. I just don't want to be around you. Like, I'm so hurt by this. If you could move out and, find a place to stay in the next 30 days, that'd be better for both of us. Like, just take 30 days and find somewhere else to stay. Like, I just don't want to, be around you. Like, I was so messed up by this. But then after 30 days, she still didn't move out, and then another day went by, another day went by, another day went by, and then all of a sudden it was 40 days, and she just was refusing to leave.
Here, oh my god. Oh, Zach, if you're here, 1 hour, 9 minutes. Have any of you ever lived with an ex? Oh my god, I should tell the story about how I lived with my ex-girlfriend's mother. Oh my god. Zach, living with an ex is a good topic. I have a lot of people tell me this. I remember when I was dating, I remember when I was out there dating, I would meet women. I would meet women who were still living with their ex. They would hit me up on, dating apps, and, so before we meet, just so you know, I'm still living with my ex. And I'm like, that's kind of weird. But it was weird for me dating, too, because I was living with my ex's mom. Oh my lord. I lived with my ex for 3 months. Yeah. Woo!
And so I basically told her, I was like, I can't have this anymore. And she just kept on taunting me about it, actually, and
What do you mean?
For that 40-day period, we wouldn't talk, and every once in a while she'd walk into the house and say something about Logan or something out loud so that I could hear it.
Oh!
Malicious things.
Oh!
And so after 40 days, I was just this is it. I can't do this anymore. And I called a moving truck and
Yeah, so that... I know you all saw most of you saw my video about Alyssa playing the victim and stuff, and then I made another video about, abuse or whatever, it's just, there was a comment, and I was afraid to touch on it. But, Zach, we might have to write down mutually abusive relationships. Mutually abusive. Like, there were some comments in my thing where, like, people just kind of got awareness that they were both abusing each other. Like, you guys, like, I don't know if any of you have had this experience, but, like, there's relationships, man and woman, or man and man, or woman and woman. There's so many relationships where both people are abusing each other. Mentally, emotionally, verbally, physically. Like, both people are doing it, right? But whoever's side you're on, you think the other person's an asshole. Like, it's important for us, if we have friends going through that, it's important for us to look at them and say, listen, you're both fucking crazy, you're both screwing up, and this is why you all need therapy to get your asses in line. Right? Like, man. Like, that's the thing. Like, you're both messed up. And people wonder why I say you gotta stay single. Because people don't know how to be in a relationship. They don't know how. So they're abusive, retaliation, sleep with your brother, kick you out of the house, spit in your face, push you, throw you in a pool, break up. God. See, you guys, sometimes I just gotta preach it. Yeah, you need to act right, people. You guys, Kay from Bipolar Pug is at 975 subscribers. We need to get Kay to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this stream. Kay is a fellow mental health YouTuber. She talks about bipolar. She talks about BPD. She talks about addiction. She talks about mental health. She talks about working in mental health. Kay is one of my favorite mental health YouTubers. She's a moderator in this channel. So subscribe to @BipolarPug. Here's a link in the chat. All right? I'm on one. You don't want this wrath. So make sure you go subscribe to Kay. Hey, I'm talking to you right now. Hold on, wait, I'm going to do something real quick. Hold on. Hey, go subscribe to Kay. Go subscribe to Kay right now. We need to get her to 1,000 subscribers. All right? I'm watching you. Crack me up. 978. I am hyphy. I lost
that
it.
she had to be out, and that's where you start to see the Snapchats and like all that stuff. And I knew very well like she had places to stay. Like I gave her places to stay. I told her like, yo, I'll get you Airbnb, like whatever you need to do.
Like, Zach, when I make this video about mutually abusive relationships, like, I'm gonna talk about, like, he said, she said, he said, she said, he said, she said. You're both messed up. This is what I talked about in the Trisha Paytas and Jason Nash video. They're both messed up. You know what I mean? Like, I hold both people accountable. Like, you guys, I stayed single for over a year and a half. And then after a relationship, I stayed single again for like a really long time until me and Tristan got together. Because I was messed up, and I kept finding women who were messed up. Like, damn. Yeah, Kay, put it in a video. Oh.
I just can't have you living in my house. Like, I was gonna like go insane. Because every time I saw her, I just pictured like,
oh yeah,
them.
Yep.
Together.
Yes. Yeah, Zach. Good thinking.
But I forgive her, honestly, and I forgave my brother like a lot sooner. It took me a while, and like I don't think she or Banks, like I haven't told that to them, but like I forgive her, and like I also like apologize to her because like it was just such a bad situation. Like we drove each other like mad.
I don't know. Like I could talk about, like, this is kind of what it was like with my son's mom. Like, not that crazy, but like we just got to a point, you know, and there just came a point where me and my son's mom were getting back together, but we're like the best of friends now. It wasn't gonna work with us together. I really want to get her to do some videos with me sometimes, like my son's mother and I, because we split when I was still in active addiction, and like she's one of my best friends now.
Is there something that happened with you guys that in her head justified her doing that?
I remember her, when I confronted her about it, her justification was like, she said to me, like, you made me do this. And
own it, Jake, own it!
I think it was because, like, when we were on and off for a year and a half, I would go and be with other girls, and she would go and be with other guys. But I think the fact that I would go be with other girls, like, always lived with her, and is what she means by, like, you made me do this. Like, I brought her so much pain, which is why, like, I know I did. Like, I wasn't, like, no one in this situation is innocent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I don't want you to feel like you have to forget it and move on so fast, and because, like, you have every right to take your time with that and feel that, because that is, like, I don't even know how you can be in the same room as your brother.
See, like, I would, like, and this isn't Shane's fault. Shane's been killing it. Shane is killing it this entire time. But, like, this is where I would sit in, like, if I was there, like, when I'm talking to a client about this, like, I would say, did you give her any reason to make her want to do this, right? And this is something that was said to me, like, I was always the victim. That's why I don't like the victim mentality, because I was always the victim. But I had people calling me out, and they said, Chris, did you ever do anything? Chris, did you do anything? Chris, did you do anything to push him in that direction? Chris, did you do this? You know, like, my kid's mom, the one I was just talking about, we're like best friends to this day. But like the first year of my sobriety, all she did was call me a piece of shit. And I get so mad about that, right? Like, but like I would get reminded that I did stuff. And yes, Babs, yes. Anyways, I hope you all are getting some valuable lessons, because I don't know, like, I have notes here all over this paper. Zach has a bunch of notes. I don't know how many videos we're going to be doing, but hell, like, I got today, I got tomorrow, I got Saturday, I got Sunday, baby. And do you know how many subscribers I will lose because I make a million Shane Dawson videos, but also how many subscribers I gain because I make Shane Dawson videos? Like, it just goes like that. And all is balanced in the force. You know what I mean? 50 part. Yeah, people think that Shane stretched out his series. They never met me. Zach. They don't know what I do. But I can go in depth on so many subjects from this. So many subjects. Just, dive deep. Just dive deep into the deep end of Jake Paul.
At least not for a long time, or like that.
You have to look at it like
hold on, wait 1 second. Okay, Cutie says, do you think an abusing relationship can be saved? Zach, remind me Zach, in my mutually abusive relationship, remind me to talk about the solution. Because okay, Cutie, there's two solutions. One of them is to just split up. The other one is both people heal, but it's important that both people heal separately, right? Like, not saying they have to break up or anything, but they both have to work on themselves. But that's an excellent point. Thank you, Okay Cutie, for saying that. Zach, make sure I do that. Zach, I'm treating you like an assistant, and I'm sorry. No, Zach, you know what? Fuck that. Zach, I'm not treating you like an assistant. I'm treating you like a partner, because that's what me and you are, Zach. Me and you are partners, all right? That's what we are. Me and you, we're a team. We are a team. Zach, is coming with me to the top. Cut Zach some slack. That'll be your hashtag. Every time I post a video on Twitter, just post that hashtag. Hashtag cut Zach some slack.
I'm gonna say something and we can cut it, but I feel like you care a lot about your brother. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that you and your brother went through some shit. I understand not wanting to lose him and lose that relationship, and like oh my god, I literally don't even know. It's so my brain isn't processing it. I don't want to feel like I have to like it's like a weird situation, right? Where it's like you don't want to piss anybody off, but also like this was a catalyst for so many things. Like everybody thinks you kicked her out and it was this and that, but cut to her with your brother, and also you don't really have that many people around you that you probably can trust, and he's your brother, and now you can't even trust your own brother, but like he's your family, so what the fuck do you do? Like this is all stuff that I want.
Hey, can I tell you guys what you do if any of you in here are wondering what you do to family members? Here, I'm going to tell you guys what I do. I tell them to kick rocks. I keep it simple. And I don't make many videos about this with family. Like, I try to give solutions and stuff like that. But, like, you guys, like, all of you in the live stream, my bullshit tolerance is low. I don't care if me and you are related by blood or not. And that's something I work on with my black and white thinking, because I cut people out too easily. But, like, if a family member is harming me, I have no problem cutting them out of my life. And it's something that I experienced as a young kid. My mom being an alcoholic, I cut her out, you know? So, like, the way my brain works now is, like, if I can cut my own mom out of my life, don't think I won't cut you out of my life if you're mistreating me. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, like, that's the thing. Like, I have clients all the time who are, like, I have clients who are addicted to heroin, right? They're addicted to a drug that can kill them, okay? Like, they've already overdosed, they've already been, you know, about to die, and now they're trying to get their life back, right? And I'm in a group, and I'm talking about rearranging your life, getting rid of certain people, and they're like, oh, well, I can't get rid of my friend. I've known him since we were 5 years old. Oh, I can't get rid of my mom. She is my mom. Oh, I can't get rid of my dad, even though they're leading to the relapse. And I look them dead in the eye and I say, the fuck you can't. The fuck you cannot get these people out of your life, right? My mom had to leave her husband or she was going to die from alcoholism. My mom had to leave her best friend because he would have brought her to relapse, you know? I had to cut my best friend out of my life because he wouldn't stop drinking. So, like, you guys, like, that's the thing, and a lot of you are getting to know me even better now, but, like, that's where my tough love comes from. Like, I am telling you, you gotta cut these people out. So, if you and Zach are partners, does that mean he can give you a to-do list too? Becky, that's a great question. Zach hasn't given me a I would think that Zach knows that if he needed, like, help with something, I would do it. Like, if it wasn't, like, ridiculous, like, I would do it. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Becky.
To talk to you about, because
I didn't know what the
Pay me.
it was the most alone I ever felt in my life. And, like, ooh.
Wait, Kay says, can you do a video about drinking in front of alcoholics? Remind me, Kay, and maybe I will. Kay, why aren't you doing a video about drinking in front of alcoholics? Girl, don't give me your ideas, but no, I can do it. I have my own opinions. Or me and Kay are going to live stream sometime together. And you guys, did I mention for all the 151 people in here, we're trying to get Kay to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this live stream, and she's at 981. She's at 981. I know there are 19 people in this live stream right now who are not subscribed to Kay. I know it. I know it for a fact. All right? Go subscribe to Bipolar Plug right now. Leave my live stream. Go do that. Oh, Darkenmar, when I get like when people can join and do like the subscription, like the $5 a month thing on my channel, then I'm gonna need emotes. But Darkamar, shoot me an email though. Darkamar, shoot me an email, therewiredsoul@gmail.com, because I think I can use them on Twitch. I'm not sure, but shoot me an email before you do anything. But I appreciate that, Darkamar. I appreciate that. All right, you guys, we need 19 more people to subscribe to K. Where we at? We only need 17 more people. The Rewired Soul fan base is the best fan base. We are the best. Lady Sorrenta, I am glad you found me too. I love you all. Go subscribe to K though. Go subscribe to K. Bipolar Pug. 96, 86. We are 14 away, ladies and gentlemen. 14 away from getting K to 1,000 subscribers. Go hit that subscribe button. Hashtag 1K for K. 1K for K.
I felt like I lost everything because I did care about her a lot. And then, like, it was just like, that's out of my life. And then, like,
hold on real quick. Like, you guys, all of you in my channel right now, like, go message, like, text your friends, right? Text your friends, check your family, text somebody, text somebody and say, hey, if every one of you just got one person to subscribe to K, think about that.
Parents didn't even know
yes!
what to do.
You guys are awesome.
Parents, like, tried talking to Logan and, like, they were pissed at him, and then I talked to him about it, and like it didn't really make me feel better about the situation, but like I just had to like swallow the bullet. I think what hurt the most was like,
oh, Dennis Norquist, that's racist. Oh, my girl Tristan got you in tech though. What up, Dennis? You didn't know Tristan was up on that. Dennis just said a racial slur in the chat, but my girl Tristan, my boo, wasn't having that shit. Oh shit! And then Positively Uno came in with the alley-oop and put that fool on a timeout. You don't come up in the Rewired Soul live stream talking that negativity. Alright? We don't do that up in here. We don't do that.
When
Zach, clip that.
Months after, they like made out on his like diss track thing that he made against me.
See, this is like why I'm so confused by everything, because when I see, thumbnails right on YouTube like, oh, reacting to my brother or kissing, Jake's girlfriend or whatever, I assume it's fake. I assume it's drama.
Real.
That to me is crazy, and also explains.
Mods, show Paul Wolf what we do.
A lot.
Yeah.
Oh dang, show Mark what we do too.
How are you even okay now? I honestly, keeping it real, I don't think you are. That situation
I definitely like changed a lot for me. Like, yeah.
And here's the thing.
Okay, cutie, you gotta make an action plan to leave. All right, shoot me a DM though if you need to talk.
Once again, not to throw Logan under the bus, but I think your brother has, a history of not knowing where the line is for some things. That in his head was content. It's views, it's this, it's that, it's a music video. Like, I think there's like an emotional detachment where it's like, oh, but it's views and it's drama and it's this and it's that, right? Like Jake loves that, he gets it.
Yeah, it's almost like Logan Paul saw it in the same way as he did filming a dead body. Like, I don't know, I might even say that to Jake and be like, Jake, we're talking about the same person who filmed a dead body. How surprised are we, right? Like, Jake probably wasn't surprised that he filmed a dead body, you know what I mean? By the way, hold on. Bipolar Pug Watch 2018, where are we at? Where is K at? K only needs 4 more subscribers. 4 more subscribers to 1,000. One of the best mental health YouTubers on the platform. Subscribe to K. Channel is in the chat right now. She needs 4. Don't you want to tell your friends that you were the 1,000th subscriber to Bipolar Pug? Don't you want to tell that? Don't you want to go to school or work tomorrow, or like Thanksgiving's coming up? Don't you want to tell your family at the Thanksgiving dinner table, like, I was the 1,000th subscriber, right? Don't you want to do that? Christmas morning, you like open up a present, and then you're like, this is great, but you know what was even better? The feeling I got helping Kay get to 1,000 subscribers. That is an amazing feeling. That is an amazing thing right there. She did it! She did it! Kay is at 1,000! Kay is at 1,000! Oh my God, I am so happy. I am so happy. We did it. We did it, everybody. We did it. Yes. Yes, rejoice. Rejoice. This is why the Rewired soldiers are the best. Yes. Celebrate. I almost played a song right there to celebrate, but YouTube would demonetize it or copyright strike it or something. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Cake, 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 cake. Kay, you gotta make a cake of the Rewired soul brain or something. That's what you gotta do. Where's she at now? Where's she at now? And she passed it. And she passed it. Cha-ching. I love it.
Weren't YouTubers, that would end a family. That's like family ending shit. Like, you fucked my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Because you're YouTubers, you have to like play into it, and it's like clicks and views, and like it's very toxic. Very.
Well, I had two options. I had one option which was like, don't talk to this kid ever again, or option two, not let it split us apart.
Right.
Which is what she wanted.
There's actually a third option. Not talk to him for a while. Like, there's a third option there. Like, see, this is that black and white thing. It's not just either all or nothing. It's don't talk to him for a while, let him sit on that shit, you know? But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Zach maybe lump this in with the revenge, Jake's pride. Pride, that might be a separate video. Jake's pride got in the way. Jake has mentioned multiple times in this video, in this interview, that he didn't want Alyssa to win, right? Like, when people are, yeah, exactly, Nico Leg. Yes. Yes, yes. So, like, that's the thing. He's so worried about her winning. He's mentioned it multiple times. Like, that's the kind of stuff you got to pick up on when you're trying to, like, really read a person. So here's a tip for all of you. Like, see which things they keep going back to, and you'll see what their perspective is. All right?
Right.
And I chose option two, and it was a lot harder of an option because, like, mentally I had to, like, cope with it, and it still, like, haunts me, like, to this day. Like I'll just like even with Erica, like I just think about like that, and like it just haunts me. But like, and I have a lot of trust issues from it. Like I don't trust like anybody. Like Erica like had to like teach me how to like love.
Oh.
Because like I
Zach, 1 hour 17 minutes. People have Erica pressure. People have wanted me to talk about the pressure that people are putting on Erica to save or fix Jake. By the way, look at that face he has right now.
No. Like teach me how to love and like trust again, because like I just didn't want to, and like she was like the closest person to me, and I was like, okay, well, like she could like screw me over like as much as Alyssa and Logan did. And so like Erica had like come into my life to like teach me how to like love and trust again, and
Snap, Misty.
yeah, it's been.
Yeah, like, you guys, that is a kind of good point. Like Misty just said, I'm proud of Jake. At least he owned his part in it, unlike Alyssa. Like, yeah, if there was a scoreboard on this, I'd say Jake is definitely doing better than Alyssa did. Definitely. Like, Erica was just like, I don't know. Like, I was just asleep one day and he just threw my stuff out. I don't know.
Been a lot to deal with.
Yeah. It's hard because I'm like holding back a little bit. I mean, I told you.
Let it go, Shane.
Earlier, sorry,
Let it go.
I have a soft spot for you. We talked about it, even in the past couple hours. I've noticed it's hard for you to feel things and express what you're feeling.
This is good for Shane too. Like, so before he started doing these series, he was doing like little miniature versions of this, like confronting my ex, or like talking to my ex, or talking to my dad. Like, Shane is the king. Oh my God, Zach, that's another good video. Shane is the king of exposure therapy. Shane Dawson is the king of exposure therapy. That's what I want people to learn from Shane. Shane puts himself in uncomfortable situations so he can grow. Like, that is a really good thing. And I hope all of you, if you're Shane Dawson fans, you learn from him from doing that. Like, Shane has been doing this for a while now. He puts himself in uncomfortable situations, and I don't think enough people notice that. You know what I mean? Exposure therapy, especially for anxiety, is one of the best fucking things that you can do. Shane is learning how to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Like, how many of you in this chat would love to learn how to be comfortable being uncomfortable? You know what I mean? So, Shane, exposure therapy. Like, the king. The king. Oh yeah, and then these people are like, oh, Chris, you're turning into a drama channel. Do drama channels talk about exposure therapy? I didn't think so. Was that extra, Udo? Was that extra?
And I don't want, even though he's your brother and you love him and stuff, and I don't want this to be something that you like push down, because like you need to feel this. Like, this is like. And I know that you might have been raised, like, don't feel a certain thing, don't be a certain way. I was raised the same way.
Yeah.
You know, like, that's not strong, that's not manly, fucking suck it up, you
like,
know?
don't cry.
Don't cry. And,
what if Shane got Jake to cry?
That's something that, like, that's something you should not feel weak about feeling.
Shane is the queen of exposure therapy, yes!
Something that would tear up a person. It didn't tear you up because you were probably, like, raised to like be strong, but I think that might be forcing you to push that shit down, which is why I'm happy Erica's around, honestly, because I feel like she's probably a person you could be real and actually feel things around. She's not going to judge you and make you feel like you're being a pussy, make you feel like whatever, like,
yeah.
So,
oh yeah, yeah, you guys, hold on, sorry, a little break. Like, look, if you guys enjoy, and this is something that me and Tristan have talked about. Somebody made this comment, so I don't want to take credit for it, but we want to make a mug. So look, I have coffee mugs. Look, right? But the comment somebody made was like the Rewired Soul, and we call it the well-intentioned tea, right? The well-intentioned tea. Because we're not just talking about drama and gossip and stuff. We're learning lessons from the tea. So, we're going to make a coffee mug sometime soon that says the well-intentioned tea. But yeah, there's mugs of all the shirts too. So there's the logo, there's the mental health awareness one and stuff like that. And right now you're like, oh my God, Chris, how do I get your merch? There you go. Now Now, for the next live streams, you can order yourself a mug. I think they deliver every 3 days. Like every 3 days, they print a new cycle. So you get it, and we'll sip on our tea together. You know what I mean? The well-intentioned tea.
Even now, you're still like kind of protecting your brother.
Babs, I need to do giveaways when I'm not broke.
You don't have to. Like, it happened. People know it happened.
Yeah.
It happened. What were you gonna say?
Look at Shane. What's Shane doing right there? He's like rubbing his. Like, I know Shane probably just has an itch or something, or that's actually okay, you guys, body language reading 101. That's a pacifying technique when you're rubbing your chest. So right now, when Shane's like talking about this uncomfortable stuff, he's unconsciously pacifying himself. Shane is the new Oprah. Yeah. Shane is the Oprah of YouTube.
I just don't want to like hurt anyone. Who's
Nobody can be hurt or...
Pacifying means calming yourself down.
Or fucking talking about your shit, telling the truth, talking about what you've been through. Have you talked to your brother and stuff about, like, the fact that it might come up at some point again? Like, when he sees this, are you going to be, like, scared? Like, oh, I don't want him to be mad, because, like...
Yeah, part of me is like, yo, he's probably gonna be pissed about this, but...
Like, why? Like, why do you try to protect the feelings of assholes? I'm sorry, this is for all of you in this chat. Why do you try to protect the feelings of assholes? Like, oh no, I might piss off my asshole brother. Like, screw that dude.
But I think he also understands that, like, he did it and, like...
Pacify, rubbing your chest. Your sternum, like this bone right here.
Yeah.
Pacifying.
Yeah, he felt
or even like the neck.
Real bad. And I think he'd admit that.
All right, you guys. Quick little. I meant to make a video about this. There's something called like. Actually, I don't know if this falls under biofeedback, but this is why like massage is good, and there's different techniques to calm yourself down. But like certain parts of your body have different nerve endings, and they actually release different neurotransmitters in your head. Why did I say neurotransmitters? They release neurotransmitters in your head that help soothe you. All right, so like I need to make a video about that at some point.
So, you know, but it happened and you went through it. So fucked up. Like, literally, where's the line? It's crazy. Yeah. So, sorry, that was just my side rant off camera about that.
Off camera? Yes, Andrew.
These people are fucking crazy. What the fuck? Sorry. Okay.
Zach, we might need to, Zach, take that clip right there where Shane is saying, fuck, these people are fucking crazy. Bleep it out, but I want you to comedically toss that in my video that I'm going to make about how we owe Shane an apology. Maybe in the intro, or maybe just randomly in my video where I'm talking about people like going after Shane. Like, just have him saying that. Fuck, people are fucking crazy. Zach, make sure you, Zach, confirm with me that you got that. That is an epic clip right there.
Fuck, man. Oh my god. Okay. The assault situation. You and FaZe off camera talked about it, but he says like, oh, Jake said he'd come out and apologize, and that was the deal. Like, he kind of says something about it, and I don't press charges, I don't say anything, and then it's all gone. But you never really did. And also the video that you guys made is still up. So I think that's something we should talk about.
Look at, he has like, I'm sorry, but Jake Paul has resting dumb face. Like, just like, look at that face, like. Hey, and I'm allowed to laugh at that because I make really dumb faces when I play Fortnite. So I'm allowed to make fun of other people's dumb faces, okay?
Super honest, At this point, I'm pretty sure there has been no lies. It's been very, very blunt and real about everything. So here's your chance now. Let's do it. What actually happened? Why didn't you come out and say something and apologize if you did have any hand in it, or even say anything? And why is the video still up?
So basically, she explained to me in detail that Banks like grabbed her by the neck, like tried to like choke her or something.
Wait, hold on.
Say something and apologize if you did have any hand in it, or even say anything. And why is the video still up?
So basically, she explained to me in detail that Banks like grabbed her by the neck, like tried to like choke her or something. She saw him making out with a girl.
He's hooking up with that other girl, and that's not Alyssa.
She had like voice memos and like things from the night that she sent to Erica, basically explaining like the situation like right after it happened. And like you could like hear the fear and stuff in her voice, and there was like no reason in my head like not to believe her. And I was like, wow, this is like the dude who is dating like my ex-girlfriend. Like,
So this is very interesting. Okay, so here's a lesson for all of you too, where negative bias comes into play. So, okay, you guys, are you guys ready for this? I'm about to drop some real shit right now. Okay, I need you guys to follow me. Okay, so Jake Paul is already pissed off at Alyssa. Okay, Jake Paul's already pissed off at Alyssa. FaZe Banks is now dating the girl that he's pissed off at, okay? Combine those two things. Jake's ability to, because of this negative bias towards Alyssa and FaZe Banks, he's more likely to believe lies about them. Are you guys following me here? This is why it's important that we talk about negative bias.
like part of me was like, yeah, like let's like expose this and like make him look bad, which and obviously there was like so much beef between us at the time, and like there's beef with like Rice Gum, there's beef between me and Alyssa. Both parties like hated each other, and I decided to like make it into a video.
He decided. That's good how he took accountability for that. That was good.
What should have been done, but it was a decision like that I made in that moment to do. And again, I had like no reason not to believe her.
You're not an actor. You're from Colorado. You're not an actor. I can see you like you're sort of getting emotional about this.
Like,
Logan's such an idiot. Sorry for a pause. Logan, you're an idiot. She's from Colorado. She's not an actor. Like, Logan, you're from fucking Ohio and you're an actor. Like, what are you talking about? You dumb person. Logan, I don't like Logan Paul. Speaking of negative bias. So when you have a negative bias towards somebody, everything they say sounds stupid. That's another thing about negative bias, but we got to be mindful of it and be compassionate and loving and love everybody and all beings.
Like everything she was saying was like so vivid and real, and like to me there was no reason on like why she would have like made that story up. We made the video. Well, first she actually like filed a police report, but we made the video, put it up online, and
she filed a police report about what? Was it just that she got hit somewhere, or was his name in it?
I think his name was in it.
If his name was in it, they would have called him.
I think she specifically like said that he like strangled her or something in the club.
I just so happened to take a picture of Megan with the police filing the police report.
It's valid.
Everyone thought that we like hired like fake cops and stuff to like make it look like it was a real police report. I just want to say like out of like all of the shit that like I've done, like this was like I feel so stupid even just like talking about this situation now, and like I handled it like the completely wrong way, and it's something that should have never been put online. So like, I feel dumb like even trying to like explain like my justification for it. Like I just hate talking about it and like bringing it up.
I mean, when there is no line, and when the drama and the beef and everything gets to a point where it's like there's literally no fucking line.
Yeah.
When something like that happens, I can see inside of your head, like what you said, which is like, perfect. Let's ruin them. Let's fucking expose it. Done. Fuck yeah, let's do this. Yeah, we don't know 100% for sure what if it really did happen or 100% proof and all this stuff, but it doesn't matter because we gotta pick this up now. Fucking there it is. Fuck those people. It's 100% wrong. Shouldn't have done it, but the psychology of it makes sense.
Yeah, Shane.
It was too real and like too hostile, and yeah.
I think that's another situation where it's like you have this platform, right? Millions of people that are watching you, and I've seen this with a lot of YouTubers. They have all these people watching you. It's a lot of power, and it's like, oh, I fucking hate this person. I think they're a bad person. They've pissed me off. I can fucking ruin that. Yeah. Let's fucking do it. Yeah. And you've seen it all. I see it all the time on YouTube. This situation was just like next level because it involved assault, which is like,
it's not a joke.
No. So when you and him talked about it, why didn't you publicly say like, I fucking shouldn't have done that, that was stupid?
That's a good question. Like I don't think I don't have a good answer. Like maybe part of me was like, I don't want to bring this up again. By the time we met up and talked about it, like it was already had dissipated. I felt like maybe it would just bring up that topic again. Banks and I talked about it in person, like resolved it, and like I think he's a good person, and like we've both grown so much and learned a lot from that.
Yeah. Do you have a reason for it still being up?
Yeah.
Like why?
Like, I love it. Thought you were gonna dodge that one, didn't you?
I never thought about it. Like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to. You can just be like, I don't think about it.
No, yeah, I didn't think about it. I don't know if that would. I think the damage was already done, so many people had already seen it. By the time, like, I don't know. I mean, I can delete it. I probably should delete it.
I mean, yeah, I don't want to like tell you what to do or anything. I think it is something that people are just, why is it still up?
We'll probably just delete it right now.
Oh fuck.
So I don't forget.
While you're doing that, I should delete a few my own videos. Jeez.
Yeah, delete it.
Oh! Look at that! This is like one of those episodes of like intervention, like, why don't we just do it right now? Why don't we just get on the plane right now? You know? Sorry, I was writing down notes for my video. I got a good idea for my new video.
I was not expecting that.
And then he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna destroy Team 10 while I'm at it.
Alright. I think something that's interesting that like I've just never really heard you talk about, the effects of the Suicide Forest video and the effects it had, because we've heard what it did to Logan, we've heard his side and his apology and how it really did fuck up his fucking business and everything, right? I haven't really heard about how it affected you and yours, because a lot of people think you're the same person.
Yeah. It like dramatically affected my business. It dramatically affected press, everything. Like,
I love all of you, but I've been drinking too many liquids. I need to go to the bathroom. Look who I brought. Look who I brought to the party. Maya. Maya, say hi. Maya, say hi. Maya, say hi. Everybody tell my kitty how adorable she is. Look at that cat. Look at that cat. She just lets me mess with her. She just look at the chat blow up. Look at the chat blow up. She lets me just rub her tummy too. Look at this. We just rub tummies, and then she gets mad. And she gets mad, huh? Huh, kitty? You wanna go? You wanna lay back down? You lazy cat. You need to get a job. You need to get a job.
Probably the same, just as much as it affected him. Because like you said, people think we're the same person, and
you know, we do similar things. We're in the same industry, but you know, we're different people, and
when that happened with him, like my name just got looped into everything. It was like Logan Paul did this. He also has a brother that is known for like controversial stuff, and yeah, really messed up things from an advertising standpoint to a brand deal standpoint to even just like how, yeah, like the public views like the Paul brothers, you know. I felt all of it. Just to like give a little bit of like context, but like the day after it happened, or like the day he posted the video, like 2 days after that, I was supposed to be doing like a brand deal for like 7 figures, and like that got taken away.
Oh, you poor thing. So, like I know it sucks, but like I'm sorry. It's you remember Jake lost 7 figures. Shit. Like for me, I'd be like, I lost $7. If my sibling made me lose $7, oh girl.
Another one planned for that was another 7-figure brand deal. That like hey, we're not doing it anymore. Like so like from a business standpoint, it like really affected. From an emotional standpoint, like I think I learned a lot from the situation as well. Like it was a lot to go through for like our family just in general. Like it definitely brought us like a lot closer together.
Did you know that the video was gonna go up? Did you know about it before?
He told me.
Oh no.
What happened?
Oh no.
And he was like, bro, I just did like the craziest thing just happened. He was just like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. And he was like, and he like explained it like very briefly. And I was like, oh, like you're posting that? And that was like literally the first thing I said to him over the phone. And I didn't know what the video was or like what it looked
I'm
like.
a savage,
I don't know like how much he even filmed. And
what did you think when you saw it?
I didn't watch it until like after like people were posting the clips, because he like had deleted the video, so I only saw like clips of like what everyone was posting online, you know what I mean? I was shocked. Yeah.
Have you still not seen the full video?
The full video? No. I don't want to. Like, does that make sense? Like,
yeah.
I don't want to watch it. Like,
just like I can't wrap my head around the Alyssa thing, I also can't wrap my head around the Forrest thing. Like, so do you guys talk about it, or is it just something you're just like, this is too confusing, I don't want to talk about it?
It's for me, it's a little bit of that. Yeah, it's like this is too much, and like he learned his lesson. I think it made him a lot better of a person.
Did it?
Honestly.
Did it?
And
Did it? Did it, Jake?
For me, yeah.
Did it?
I just like I don't like to talk about it because literally that's like all everyone wants to talk about when they talk about Logan Paul or even me. It's like that's all everyone wants to talk about.
Is that all they want to talk about?
Interesting to me is because I can't imagine you doing that. I just can't.
Yeah.
What I will say is this: now it's almost like starting over. What do I actually like doing, and what do I want to do now?
Yeah, 1000%. Like that's why I'm on like this like vacation thing right now. Like I did this boxing thing and like all this you know, like hype and whatnot, but like for me, that's why I want to like completely disconnect from like all of this social media shit right now, is like to figure that out. Like, what do I really like to do? Like, what do I really want to do? Like, what's next for me? It's like you said, like it's like starting over. It's like a new, it's like a new chapter of like, at least my life, where it's like I made all of these mistakes. I have all of this knowledge now. I have.
Alright, so I like to make videos about, like, did they change? Like, did this person change, you know? A lot of people say I'm different. Like I don't know if how many of you follow the beauty community. Like, Gabriel Zamora, that dude did not change at all. He did his whole truth video about Manny, and I said only time will tell. Gabriel Zamora is all like, oh yeah, I'm gonna grow up, I'm not gonna be petty anymore. And then he makes like a 10-minute Snapchat story just being petty as fuck about the Thomas Halbert situation. Just petty as fuck. So Gabriel Zamora has not changed, if any of you were wondering. Like, people just think they could say like, oh, I'm grown, I'm different, and I was making fun of that in a different live stream the other day. Like, that's not who I am. I think I was saying that about Alyssa Violet. That's not who I am. No, it is you. And that's the problem. That's the problem, is that this is you. So we'll see if Jake Paul changes. Gabriel Zamora didn't change. Manny MUA didn't change. Logan Paul didn't change. By the way, this is a lesson for every single one of you watching this live stream right now. All right? Never stay in a relationship expecting the other person to change. You see it every day. How hard it is for another person to change. Don't ever waste your time in a relationship waiting for the other person to change. That is a waste of your time. All right? A lot of people need some massive, massive events in order to make a change in their life.
I like made a name for myself, and like, but now it's like, yeah, what am I gonna do with that? And to me, that's exciting.
I think now is kind of perfect timing. You, in my eyes, have changed your videos recently. You're not doing these crazy things. Now that you have Erica, now that, I don't just met you, but now you have me, you have people you can trust. I think now it's like the time where it's like, you need to fucking do your own thing and figure out who Jake is. Because I have a weird gut feeling about you. I always have. I think you're better than, all of this drama shit. I think it's like, you don't need to do that anymore. And also,
Dude, that is key. Oh my God, Zach, write this down, because I have a great plug-in for this. An hour and 34 minutes. Hold on. How to win friends. Reputation. One of the best books out there that all of you should read, one of the best books, is How to Win Friends and Influence People. And it's like 12, it's like, maybe it's 9 principles. I did a video about it a long time ago. But one of the principles is give the other person a fine reputation to live up to. So like Shane's saying that to Jake, like, give this person a good reputation to live up to. Like, that is some great psychology right there. Remember this. Give somebody a fine reputation to live up to. Zach, we need to make a video on that. 1 hour and 34 minutes. Like, so this is for all of you too, and I'll make a video about this, but it's like, tell people, say you're better than that. Like, let people in your life know. Like, if you're a parent and you have a kid, let them know. Say, you know better than that. You're better than that. You're a good person. You know better than that. Because that actually psychologically sits in their brain, and it helps them with the decisions they make moving forward. Because if we can give them a good reputation to live up to, they start naturally doing the right thing. I don't even think Shane realizes it, but Shane just did some great psychological shit right there. Fucking love this guy.
this is something that, like, I might be overstepping a boundary, but, like, it's just my opinion. You don't have to take it. But working with family is bad. I know you love your family, but it is toxic. It doesn't fucking work. My mom at one point lived with me and worked with me, and I love my mom, but that was bad. It ended bad.
Yeah.
And like we like didn't talk for a while. She moved out. It was a whole thing, right? But then
Good
once
night,
I was
Kay.
on my own again, and I figured out who the fuck I was, that's when shit really started growing, and I started getting better and figuring things out and making cooler stuff. Because it's like, and I don't know the full story, but like your dad, like kind of living there part-time with you, you know, being a part of your business in any capacity, I think you need to phase that out for him and for you. Because that's going to end bad.
Yeah.
Even if you love each other, bad. Because like, he's your dad and Logan's your brother. Like, it's just too interconnected. I don't know what's next. We haven't really talked about your business and all of that stuff, but like, I think it is something that maybe you should think about, which is like, oh, I gotta do this for me.
Yeah.
Next, I gotta do this shit for fucking me. I shouldn't have a million people depending on me. There were so many people at your house, and they all are depending on you. And that is like stressful as fuck. It's like a lot.
There's not many people you could trust out here. Like, I'm sure you know that. And my dad's in there right now to like look over everyone's shoulder. Like, my old business teams were like stealing money from me, and so, and I think in that capacity it's been super helpful.
Yeah, and I think he can help in that way.
Yeah.
He can help get shit back on track. But then I think you need to do your own thing.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Just fucking like your own thing, like doing your own thing.
Okay, let me tell you what I would do. Here's what I would do. You guys want to hear what I would do? If I was Jake Paul, I would move out and get my own place with Alyssa, okay? I would make the Team 10 house like a sober living house. Here's what I would do. I'd move out and get my own place with Alyssa. I would make my dad the sober living house manager, right? I'd be like, Dad, you are keeping these people in line. Dad, here's my Team 10. You fucking run those people, right? That's what I would do. I'd get out of that house. I'd have him do it. And I would say, Dad, if you want this position, you only come to me with the real stuff. Like, don't be telling me about bullshit, Dad. That's what I would do. Erica, whoops. My bad. That'd be weird if she, like, if he moved in with Alyssa. Uh-oh. But anyways, Erica, go move in with Erica. Make your dad run the house. You don't live there. You know what I mean? Like, you are out of the picture. You are out.
Making shit you love and not having 100 people in your house all the time.
My mindset has changed, and I think a lot, like, what people will see is definitely a lot of focus more in myself and less people, like, depending on me. Yeah.
And you're not being an asshole by saying that, by the way. Don't feel like, oh, my dad's gonna be mad or my brother, people are gonna be mad at me. You're not an asshole for saying that. That's just a human thing.
Yeah,
like,
it's a lot. It's a lot.
Fuck me, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the first step of this is, but I think, like, you can do, like, a talent management thing. That's fine. But, like, it shouldn't be something where you're handing people careers, because that's just fucking not gonna work.
Yeah, I mean...
You know? Yeah. Because, like, God, the last thing you need is more, like, why I left. Why I left.
But I swear if someone else makes a why I left Team 10 video, like...
it's just like... oh my God. Yikes.
It's like the truth. My truth.
You literally, like, from what I gathered, most people are like, I just want to see what he's like off camera.
Am I
I wanna
filming?
see if he's... Are you still filming?
Do you want me to film it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's ever seen you like that. Just talking about this shit.
Yeah.
So when are you guys going on vacation? Because I think we should go, like, now.
We're going? We're going like a day.
2 days, but yeah, I think we should go right now.
Yeah, we should, like, do it on the plane now?
I almost cried.
What did you guys talk about? What I miss?
Just...
a lot.
Yeah. Did you tell him about...
You told me not to.
Oh, I love you.
What are you guys, what's the secret?
Look at Shane keeps rubbing his chest.
Producer, Katie, yesterday was actually a
Oh.
therapist. And the whole day, she was really just like watching you and talking to you and just like seeing you off camera and just like seeing what you were like. Because the whole point was like, is he a sociopath?
So she was actually secretly a therapist? Did you know that?
Yeah, remember when
I told her
What the fuck?
that.
Oh,
You probably don't even know what it is.
A sociopath?
Yeah.
I don't think I know the exact definition, but it's not good.
Perfect.
Resting dumb face.
All right, let's.
Wait, but so did she say anyone was a sociopath in our group?
We'll talk about that in the next video.
Did she?
So it's been a little bit. We've been kind of hanging out for an hour talking. And something came up. I was like, listen, I don't want to get too deep into family stuff. It's not my place. Should I take out the part one? It's like, I think your dad needs to move out. I think you need to just be kind of on your own for a while. And then you kind of said there was something.
Yeah, I mean, I told Shane off camera, but I said no. Like you can leave that in there. Like it's not something I already don't know. My dad definitely like helped when I needed him, and like he was someone I could trust as I was bringing in new business people. But I basically I told him like weeks ago that that he should go back to Ohio and like.
What if Jake's dad did the same thing that Alyssa did, where his dad just stayed in the house and then like Jake had to like move him out?
We should just go back to like he should just be my dad, and like we could just like have like a normal father-son relationship and bond like over the stuff that we love. Like we both love off-roading, we both love cars, we both love motorcycles. Like that's the relationship that I love with my dad, and like I told him, I was like, we're both gonna be happier that way. Like just be, even for Logan, because like his relationship with Logan is very broken as well, and it's like we just need you to just be like our dad and like not be so involved with like all this other shit. And yeah, it's like I said, it's not something I don't know. Like I know I saw it months ago. Like it's just like it's such a sensitive thing because he is my dad, and like I love him, and I didn't want to like hurt his feelings, and like it's just hard.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good for your whole family.
Yeah.
Is there something you want to say?
No, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. It's gonna be like, so he evaluated my whole life, and it's how do you do now?
I'm spent, everybody.
I'm excited. I'm excited we're doing this.
Suddenly you look like a stranger.
I know I'm putting a lot of like trust into you, and I think if like someone can, do this and have it be fair, it's you, and I want to be like as truthful as possible, obviously, and like just be super real and kind of just like clear things off my chest that I haven't said before. And I know like a lot of people were saying like, yo, like Shane, why are you doing this? Like, don't give him a platform and so on and so forth. And so like,
you guys, by the way, hold on, you guys. This is how I imagine Shane and Ryland watching my videos. I imagine like when Shane tells me that he watched my videos, when he like comments on my videos, I imagine him and Ryland cuddling on the couch and Shane just like putting a comment on my video. You know what I mean? Can I just picture that? Can I picture that?
So on and so forth. And so like,
I wish that you hadn't pulled the trigger. Shut me down with my better heart.
I know you're gonna get criticism for this, but like, I mean, I don't even think I have to warn you, but people hate me, like literally they hate me. And
you swam so deep into my
Put another clip of me. Put another clip of me.
Footsteps lead everywhere I go. I never was a weeper.
is gonna hurt you, then like I don't want to do it.
For the little things that we wanted, I know it was so good together.
I don't want to have to be like I told you so. Like I told you, people would be pissed, but
I wish that you hadn't pulled the trigger. Shut me down with my bitter heart. My blood is getting thicker. Oh, you shut me down, you shut me down.
But yes, like if there's anything we can do to avoid you getting hurt.
Shut me down with my bitter heart. My blood is getting thicker. Oh, baby, look at me just one more time. Tell me that you don't regret it. I really thought we were fine. Then you shot me down.
We should do it, and we should just be as honest as possible about everything, and yeah, man, I trust you. I trust you.
I don't know what song's playing, but this video is not getting monetized because there's a damn song playing in it. But hey. Slow clap. Everybody in the audience, slow clap with me. Shane, you are a beautiful genius. Shane, you are a beautiful genius. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Okay, you guys, I have a ton of content to make, and I got to pick up my son soon. Song at the end, please. Rose, I don't know what the song is at the end. All right, let's see how we did with Kay. Where'd Kay end up at? Hey, everybody, if you're in the chat, go subscribe to Kay. Bipolar Pug, amazing channel. Amazing channel. Go subscribe to Kay. We helped her get to 1,000. Let's get her some more. I'm putting it in the chat. Let's get her even more for when she wakes up in the morning. Also, everybody, before I go to record some videos, this is Zach. Zach, the amazing editor. Zach, how old is this fucking picture, too, dude? You look like a 12-year-old man. The Rewired Soul at gmail.com. Dark and Mar, go to my About page. This is Zach. His family needs our help. Go support Zach and his fam. The link is in the description. Zach, the editor. Here's the link again. Go to the GoFundMe. Put in $2, $5, $4, $3, $2, $1, $100. I don't know. Do something. Do something for Zach's fam. Help him during this time. All right, everybody. I could stay here and talk to you guys all day. I appreciate you all so much. Oh my God, is that Rewired Soul merch? Buy that merch. Buy that merch. I love all of you so much. I love each and every one of you so much. I have the best audience in the world, and I have after I finish doing all my Shane Dawson videos, I have a video planned for every single one of you. Not like every single one of you individually, but I have like a really cool funny video. I told Tristan about it. She makes fun of me, but I think it's gonna be hilarious. But yeah, I have a video because you guys are all the amazing, amazing people who inspire me to do what I do, to do what I love. Look at that, you guys. We are only 714 away from 20,000 subscribers. Tell your families, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your brother, your sister, your friends at school, your coworkers. Say, yo, there is this YouTube channel. The guy talks about mental health. We got the best community around. You might as well come over. You know what I mean? All right. I love you all. Make sure you have the notification bell turn on because Zach, I hope you go drink a Red Bull or do something. Don't do any drugs, but you're going to need to stay awake, my man. because we're going to be pumping out content. We're going to just be pumping out content, baby. Look at the notes. Look at the notes. All right? Videos will be coming soon. Zach, I think I'm going to go record 2 videos right now. All right? Zach, Tristan, let me know what 2 videos you think should be first. I'm going to go record 2. I know one of the videos I'm recording first. All right, everybody, hashtag pray for Zach. All right? So videos are coming soon. Make sure you have the notification bell turned on. All right? Videos coming soon. I love you all so much. You are all my favorite. All right? I'll see you very soon. Give Zach some crack. Babs, go to bed. Go to bed, Babs. I love it. I love it so much. All right. Thanks, everybody. This has been 3.5 hours. Thank you all so much.